Oh my god, they're not breathing! Does anyone know CPR?
Red alert! Red alert! What you are hearing now is not a test. Not a test. You are now tuned into LA On Lock Radio, bringing you all the newest and exclusive underground music from Los Angeles to any other city around it. Let's go! Hosted by
your boy Steve the motherfucking Moore, man. What's good, y'all?
Log in now.
Hey! Brother 3, what's up, man?
What up, man?
Long fucking time no see. On camera, that is. I see bro all the fucking time, man. This is my brother. I see him every day. But, man, we haven't done an interview in a very long time. 3, maybe, no, not very long time. About a week now. Couple weeks. Yeah. But you know what, bro? It was a very long time since we did an in-house, interview where we're actually sitting with the person. So it's good to do that, man. Glad to be back at that shit thing. Welcome back. Everybody that's been tuning in, that's been waiting for us, man. We thank y'all. We try to do this exactly at 5 o'clock, but sometimes we're a little bit late. So, but we did good today, bro. We did good. It was like 6 minutes.
It's 5:08.
5:08 now. You know what I'm saying? We did good on time, man. Oh man!
The job give you a 15-minute grace period.
Yeah, exactly. Not all jobs. Never mind. I take that back. Come motherfucker went like 2-3 minutes late to work one time, and it was on me tough, bro. So not all jobs. No, but yeah, man. Today is a very, very special. You can see where we're at, bro. We're out of our normal area, so today's a very special interview. We got a great artist slash grinder slash entrepreneur, slash hustler. But I don't mean hustler in that way. I mean hustler in like this dude is trying to do everything to be successful, make that money, man. Clothes brands, this beautiful place that we're in, man, is his. If you're on Clubhouse, you might know this cat by face from his picture, or if you hear his voice, you might know him. Let's give it up for Rich fucking Trapper, bro. Rich Trapper, man, how you doing, bro?
I'm great, man.
Good,
Shout out to everybody watching, man. Shout out to the Clubhouse family, Sleepers in LA, all that.
Man, and we will get into that because you guys know, bro. I used to back when I was doing on Clubhouse a lot. I used to always, talk about it in my streams. I used to talk about it in interviews because I was always telling people, yeah, man, get on it.
It's a great networking tool.
Definitely,
Clubhouse is a great app when used appropriately and correctly. Yeah. It's what you make it.
And this is not a paid ad, y'all. Don't think we doing a commercial. No, we're legit about that shit.
Yeah.
I got to actually speak to a couple celebrities because of Clubhouse, and that's something that I probably wouldn't have ever done in real life. You know what I'm saying? Let alone a phone call. You know what I mean?
Right.
But to be on there, talking to them, chopping it up. Who was the dude? Baron Davis. He was on there and he was doing like notes for What the Fuck Baron Davis season 2, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I got to get on there, and so it's fun, bro. Like, basically before we get into the interview, check out Clubhouse and see if you can have some fun on there and what potential celebrities you can meet. You know what I mean? Because I know I met a few. I know you met a few.
Can I plug the app real quick?
Do your thing, bro.
Hey, shout out to the Tomorrow app, man. Don Cannon got an app out for songwriters, beat makers, producers, engineers.
I'm glad you mentioned him.
All kind of shit, man. So shout out to my nigga Don Cannon. Shout out Generation Now. Shout out to Tomorrow app. Make sure y'all go get that. Yeah. I do know them. You feel me?
No, I seen it. I heard the music too.
But I know who on Tomorrow. Shout out Don Cannon.
Hell yeah. No, and you guys got to understand, like, I had that a part of my questions too. So what I do with my questions is they're going to be scattered everywhere so that, there's going to be sometimes you're going to mention something that was either in there already. Okay. And our conversation led to it, or there's going to be a question that you're going to answer that I didn't even ask that wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those, I like to let conversation flow. But I'm glad you brought it down, Cannon, because he was a part of my questions that I was going to ask. Because, bro, everywhere from Wheezy to Fat Joe to, bro, Don Cannon worked with a bunch of people, bro. He produced for a lot of artists, so it's dope. But anyways, man, so Rich the Trapper, bro, a.k.a. D Hill, but y'all can't call him that. Just remember, y'all can't call him that. Only his family. I can't even call him that. Man. I'm just doing the interview, so I you know what I mean? I did my research.
You did.
Why hip-hop, bro? Just start it off, man, because you know what I'm saying? You've been so successful in everything that you've done.
Thank you.
Why was music something that you wanted to push next?
Well, I've always been. I love to. Even still, I like to read. I love to write. I was always into writing short stories as a child. Like I'd be in my room. I just short stories, draw pictures. I love art. You know what I'm saying? Indie form. I'm really into that. And shit, I'm from South Central, born and raised. You feel me? And that's a sign of our culture.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? And when I say our culture, like I want to throw this out here. I had to explain this to one of the homies. People love to say, "Oh, LA niggas is ghetto. LA niggas is da." Bro, that's our culture. You feel me? You wouldn't go to a Roman gladiator, you know what I'm saying, type situation, like, oh, they're fighting too much. You would accept that's the culture. You wouldn't start asking these niggas, well, why you fighting or why you can't do this, why not? You would just accept it for what it is.
Exactly.
So when you coming into
like,
LA,
look at the bullfighting and stuff. We don't quit, bro. I think that's the stupidest thing.
That's
Is
the craziest
motherfuckers just
shit,
let
nigga.
themselves run from bulls. You know what I'm saying?
wow, it's 50 of you niggas running from 30 bulls. Man,
Why?
what the fuck?
But when you get there, I'm not gonna sit there and question. I'm gonna get a ticket and watch that motherfucker run.
I'm gonna get a ticket and just watch y'all niggas run from bulls.
Yeah.
So when you visit in Los Angeles County, my personal thing is to respect our culture. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that we're ghetto. I don't think that we're ignorant. I think that that's our culture. Certain things symbolize certain things. So like the hats and the colors and all that kind of stuff. It's the same thing when you go to a Middle Eastern country and a woman's required to wear a hijab.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
That's the culture. You know what I'm saying? So, to all the people that's funny in the comments, oh, you just compared gangbanging to religion. No, I didn't. I compared their culture of where they're from to the culture where I'm from.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? By way of dress code.
And
So
I look at that
that's
as
kinda how I
same
look at it.
as when people say like black scent or that people have black scent. But when you go to like the South, like the Southern countries, nobody ever tells you, oh, why you talk like that? And there'll be a black person telling the black person won't go to a white person and be like, oh, why do you talk like that? Or another white person won't go to another white person and be like, why do you talk like that? Like, so it's just one of those, people come to LA and I get that sometimes, and the other people get that. Like, why do you speak us? Like how you said ghetto, like they think we speak ghetto, and it's like, no, that's just how we talk in LA. Like we're not. It's not. I don't think ghetto is a language. So
I don't think ghetto is a language either. I think that my culture is different than yours, and because my culture is not what you're used to, and it's been portrayed a certain type of way by the media, you might think a little less of it. But once you engulf yourself in the culture, we got the best food. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best dressed motherfuckers walking this planet. I don't care what nobody say. Some of the flyest women, the best cars, and we'll get more into it. But LA got the best music. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
They like to act like we don't exist. We exist. We here for sure.
So growing up in the Crenshaw district, am I correct? You grew up in the Crenshaw district?
Yeah, I grew up in the Crenshaw district.
What was the household like right there? Was music something that was part? We're gonna keep going on with the music. Was that a part of your household growing up, or did that come later on in life?
So, my grandmother always lived in the Crenshaw district. When I was young, my parents lived on 81st and Budlaw. Okay. So that's the only point in time where my mother and father were together in a household. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was real young. But in that situation, Sugar Free, Snoop Dogg, DJ Quick, of course, Mary J. Blige, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, Biggie, Tupac. 90s hip hop was a thing in my house. Okay. That was a thing. Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? The Relatives, fucking MCA, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit, like just whatever hip hop was. My dad is from Compton, you know what I'm saying? My mom is from the Crenshaw district. So
your pops was getting the mixtapes from the Compton swap meet.
My dad loved DJ Quick. DJ Quick. His shit was nigga, you a gangster? No, I'm not. Nigga, you a gangster?
No, I'm not.
Nigga,
you a gangster?
My dad love that song.
Yeah,
he loved that song.
DJ Quick, definitely is one of my favorite West Coast rappers. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm from here, I'm from LA, but I really grew up on New York rap and that type of music. But DJ Quick was always that one rapper because he made me laugh. He was lyrical, bro, and his beats was like smoothly different. You get what I'm saying?
DJ Quick was hard.
Like
DJ Quick is hard. Excuse me.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to pass tense none of our legends because he's still relevant right now.
Bro was able to mix that R&B-ish type of with the bars. On some player shit.
He was smooth.
So so continue on that. So the West Coast was in your household.
I'm big on Sugar Free. My mom loves
I could be on my way.
Man.
On my
my mom shit was Our Father who art in heaven, Quick gave me a beat, and that shit was slap. Get your money while you bullshitting. that shit was a repeat. And that
Quick was out here changing the game with these beats, bro.
That shit was a constant repeat in my house. You feel me? Yeah. That shit. I want to say, of course, Snoop Doggy Style, all that kind of shit. But for some reason, Sugar Free, While You Bullshitting, took my mother to a whole different place. You feel me? And that was just it. Like, my nigga, we went to the open charter school. You feel me? That's at the time that shit was like off Crescent Heights, like far west LA. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we pulling up to the school, all the Jewish kids, Indian kids, and my mom dropping off, "Why you bullshitting, dude?" And it was just sick, my nigga. And
they not knowing that song is gonna change their lives and shit.
But then, okay, so let's take it to now, like us being adults and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of LA culture, because as people from LA watching this, you know what I'm saying, watching this live, I just named a couple songs that's gonna turn niggas up. Man, what, nigga? You feel me? Somebody in their living room just was like, "Oh shit, nigga, I forgot that," and went up to that, because that's our culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I think people just are intimidated by it. You feel me?
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, bro, you're looking at this. Yeah, man. So I was really listening to your music, bro, and you really got something that you can talk about. You know, congratulations on Game 6, man, as well as Game 6, the festival. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother.
We're gonna get more into that as well. But I really wanted to, just because I got some lines, you know what I'm saying? It was like, knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Bro, like, I love rhymes like that, because it's that metaphor is like, it's so real, but if you know what a stick is, you know what a stick is. But if you know what what track racing, you know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's just not for you.
And I love that shit, bro, because I'm no type of rapper. I'm all about similes and metaphors. And, you know, when I heard your music, at first I thought you were an Atlantic artist. So I thought you were from not Atlantic. I thought you were from Atlanta. And so I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to really, like, you know, try to put the volume up so I can hear, in case, you know, you slur your words or nah, bro. But then I started hearing you spit your shit. I was like, damn, this bro, he from Atlanta, bro from out here. Though.
Atlanta just has been real good to me. At this point, Atlanta's like a second home. Atlanta is a beautiful city, man. They show me a lot of love.
Yeah, it seems like it, man. Every time I go, you know, back again to Clubhouse, bro, when I would do the Atlanta rooms and stuff like that. Bro, it was always love, man. I was getting invited to the top. People would see my hair and they wouldn't even like make fun of me, bro. They'd be like, "Oh, you know, why you got green hair?"
In Atlanta, nigga, they gonna say, "Why you got green hair?" And as long as your answer halfway makes sense, all right, cool. That's what you want? All right, cool. What you talking about, my nigga? Like, we see the green hair, we see blah blah blah. Well, what you talking about? And if you have something of substance to offer, they'll fuck with you. As long as you really ain't no dirtbag. You feel me?
No, exactly, bro. And that's one thing that I always try to do, because, you know what I'm saying? I know I speak a certain way and it might rub certain people off, and that's never my intention, and I never want anybody to feel uncomfortable around me. So, you know, when I get in any room, you know, whether it's all black folks, all Mexicans, all whites or whatever, I try to make sure that they can, you know, they can feel comfortable with me no matter what race it is. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a person, bro, and I love people, and I want people to, thank you, I want that shit to reciprocate, you know what I'm saying? Because I want people to love me back like I'll show them love, you know?
That's all it's about, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get more flies with honey than you ever get with salt.
Hell yeah. So let's get back into the music. How did this journey begin? Like, was it something that your mom was playing in the house, your granny, or was it something that
probably
you got when you got older?
Probably a combination of all. Music has always kind of been a thing. You feel me? Like, at my grandmother's house, you know what I'm saying? God bless her soul. It's still a record player in her bedroom right now. You know what I'm saying? And I remember playing with that record player when I was a kid. You feel me? Like, I remember just church music. I would have like little songs like, "Oh, I fuck with this song." I'm in church, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they finna play this? Okay, finna go ahead.
It's like church songs used to pop, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna sit in front like I was in there every song as a child, but every now and again that one to come on, like, oh yeah, that's the
bass.
Yeah, like something to go up.
A little bass come in.
It was never a quiet ride to school. I'm an LA nigga, big boy every morning. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I actually got to meet bro, so it was an honor, man. Yeah,
that's hard.
It was an honor, bro. I got to
I ain't
meet
met
bro.
him yet, but it's gonna happen one day. That's hard.
When he did did his the walk of fame, I think.
The star.
The star. I was there. I went to the little VIP. It was nice, bro.
He cool as fuck. Everybody
really
like that
nice,
nigga cool
bro.
as fuck.
You gotta understand how.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know, you're a celebrity yourself, bro. So let's get to that. Let's continue your story first, and then we'll get into the whole handling things as a celebrity.
Okay,
I
cool.
I want to know about that too. But let's get back into you know, you grew up listening to Big Boy on the radio.
Yeah, so it's Big Boy every morning. You know what I'm saying? The phone taps and all that shit. You feel me? But even that's hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, if you really think about it, bro.
Even people from out of state know Big Boy.
Bro,
so
Big Boy is the first content creator. Phone taps are content, bro.
So,
yeah.
Soulja Boy might question you on that.
We'll give it to Big Boy. He did it first. But so it was Big Boy in the morning. But then I remember shit like fucking Julio G, West Side Radio, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, Big Boy, and I'm not trying to shit on him, but Big Boy actually, a lot of his stuff, he learned it from. If you go way back. He learned it from this dude named Rick Dees. Do you remember Rick Dees in the morning?
That sounds familiar, but you know what I'm saying.
So Rick Dees was Rick Dees in the morning, and then Big Boy came through and kind of like Big Boy took over Rick Dees, like his and when because it turned in, Rick Dees was doing more of those like top 40 type of
Big Boy
KRS 101 type of songs.
Big Boy gave it to us.
Yeah, Big Boy gave it to us, bro. He brought hip hop and made that shit into rap, bro. So
that's hard.
And that's how he can't be, but you know.
But you know what? I'm glad I'm gonna reference that when we get to talking about another part of the interview, because sometimes it's just about doing what works. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to put it on a lane that works for you and then drive your course.
What do you think artwork is? You know, art and paintings are made from people looking at someone else's work, right. and that's what I feel like. I never looked. Unless it's like straight up plagiarism, that's different. But I like when people reference or sample or so. Let's get to that. What's your take on people sampling or referencing? Yeah,
I love a good sample. I love a good reference. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I like good music. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm not some fucking 12-year-old pimple faced kid in the suburbs that has all the fucking opinions on rap music. You feel me?
He's bored. Yeah,
bored. Like nah. I love good music, bro. You feel me? So, and that's not even. Subjugated specifically to rap. I love good music, R&B, pop, rock, country. When I'm saying if it's a good song, it's a good song. We randomly heard some niggas spitting a country rap song last night. That shit was kind of hard. This shit was who knows?
The two girls from Arkansas.
Yeah, the two girls from Arkansas. One of them was a fucking full blown country singer. You know what I'm saying? So. And that was hard. Like, who knew I liked country music? Shit, I didn't. Now I know. Okay, I might can fuck with this. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's just that. So a sample, the purpose of the sample is to take something that's already been successful and then recreate it to create further success. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like that's just it is what it is. You know. Even if you listen to your old Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg's, all them songs is fucking samples. If your parents is old enough, you know where them songs came from. You feel me?
Yeah. And I like to look at it as. Because I saw this in the interview one time with Barry Gordon, and he was like, when you reference my old artists, or when anybody does that, like samples and stuff like that, you're bringing money back to those labels, putting it back into that artist's pockets, or back into the label that created that.
Look at what Mulatto did with Mariah Carey's Sweet Fantasy.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
That shit hot. You
Yeah,
feel me?
And that's just one of many, bro. That's just one of many.
And who in 2022? How the fuck else you gonna get a Mariah Carey feature?
Okay, now
you feel me? And she did that. My
now
nigga, that's big.
Shit. Look at that with Usher. How like with Saweetie did the song with Usher too. That blew my mind as well. See, I love when they can sample somebody, but when you can bring the original artist back on there, bro, you're not only giving them royalties for the song, they're getting more new money now because it's like a brand new song.
Yeah.
So they're getting paid twice.
There you go. And then and I love to bridge the gap. Mm-hmm. Now we have Sweetie and Mariah. And I'm sorry, we have Lotto and Mariah Carey, and all the people who knew Mariah Carey and all the people who know Lotto meet in the middle. Beautiful thing. Yeah. Beautiful thing. And
that's love. As long as each artist gets their whatever's due to them, you know what I'm saying? And that's all love. So tell us, man, like, what was it that you were doing before making music? Like, what was your grind? What was your plans? You know what I'm saying? Was this something that the music come to you where you wanted to make music at a young age?
I've never done anything else.
Okay.
Like, I've never slam dunked the basketball. I've never scored a touchdown. You feel me? Like, can't hit a baseball really probably for shit. You feel me? Like,
respect the honesty, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't my thing. You feel me? Like the only sports that I really be into, like I was talking about boxing. You feel me? Like I'm big on boxing and shit.
Oh,
like
yeah, I
that.
saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm big on boxing. That's really it. You feel me? I'm trying to think what other sports. I like the niggas gonna crucify me. I watch anything California, Lakers, Clippers, Warriors, whatever, my nigga. So whoever is whatever in California, I'm a root for the Clippers no matter what. I'm a Clipper fan. Niggas can say whatever and feel however. I don't care. I'm a Clipper fan. You feel me? But then of course I'm a Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Warrior fan. And
I'm gonna say I'm not a Warriors fan, but if the Warriors make it and shit, I'm a
gonna
Warrior
cheer for
fan
the
because
niggas.
I'm from California,
my nigga. Like I'm not from the Bay, my nigga. So I don't like, you know what I'm saying, hold the same regard that the homies from the Bay have for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a purple and gold nigga. You know what I'm saying? I love the Lakers. You feel me? I'm a Clipper fan, honestly, by fucking grandfather clause at this point. Because nigga, god damn, if we having a hard time.
Clippers was the shit at one point,
Yeah,
bro.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Our grandparents.
Like, shit.
It might have been during our
And then my
grandparents'
nigga, yeah, so
time,
I just
but-
been a Clipper fan since I was a kid, my nigga. But in reality, you know what I'm saying, I'm a huge LeBron fan. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that he's in LA right now. When it comes to football, you know what I'm saying? Again, just a fan of anything California, my nigga. And then, you know what? By default, I'm still claiming the Raiders, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm still claiming the Raiders. Because Vegas is LA Junior, my nigga.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
bro.
like Vegas is
You know what I'm
LA
saying?
Junior.
That's our little getaway.
Yeah, that's just our getaway. It's only 4 hours away.
an affordable getaway. Sometimes.
Vegas only 4 hours away. That's down the street.
So tell us, what was there a certain song that made you wanted to be an artist, or what? I know you were listening to a lot of what your pops was playing.
When I knew I was gonna just like, okay, I'm a rap. Like when I was at my biggest peak of being into rap music was probably being a fucking T.I. fan.
Okay.
And it's crazy for me sometimes.
Is this 05 T.I.?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Bring 'Em Out. This is
Yeah.
You Don't Know Me. This is Rubber Band
Whatever you
Man.
like
This is
the
I'm
shit.
Serious. This is you know what I'm saying?
Damn, remember Rubber Band Man?
Hell yeah.
That was a breakthrough.
All type of shit. Like this is my 10th grade year, T.I. You feel me? Type shit. So anything from urban I'm Serious to I'm a King to Urban Legend to all that shit. Like I was into all that. I bought the PSC album, you know what I'm saying, Young Dro. I was into this whole thing. And
Eminem got me into him. Remember that song they did together? When I Touched Down.
Oh, T.I. Eminem, yeah.
That's how I
Man,
found out.
oh yeah, I
about
was big.
T.I.
They got big. I was sliding T.I. It was T.I. I used to listen to a lot of Jeezy, and then later on came Rick Ross. But at the time, it was Snoop Dogg, of course. Like I never wanted to mention Snoop Dogg, but it was at this particular time. It was a gang of T.I. And then T.I. being such a huge fan of this nigga led me to DJ Drama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? That's when I started finding all these fucking mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? And this was fucking, remember LimeWire?
Yeah.
So I'm on
Crossfire,
LimeWire, giving
all
my
that.
fucking computer all kind of viruses and STDs and shit. Nigga, with LimeWire fucking computer all
See,
over.
you guys don't understand.
Yeah,
We
nigga,
was
you
really
just had to
like,
download music and that shit would come with an automatic virus.
they don't have viruses like they used to anymore. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays you can watch whatever the fuck
you have to damn near
want.
throw the computer away, my nigga. Like, that shit is
Yeah.
fucked up. You feel
Yeah.
me? All the viruses on your computer from
Because it costs the same much to get a new one than to
You
fix
fix
it.
it. Hell yeah. Because niggas is just getting all kind of music, my nigga. It's just real life fucking music for that type of shit.
So
Sorry,
you're
FBI.
a teenager, I assume. You're getting into hip hop, getting into rap. Did you know at that point? All right, and this is a 2-part. Did you know at that point I want to make music? And then the second part is, did you already know what type of music you wanted to make? Like as far as lyric wise, beats.
I already knew I was gonna make music, and I already knew the type of music. Because I mean, by then I'm in 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homeboy Damon Lewis. My nigga in 7th grade, we was in my homeroom class. We used to write like little 8 bars. You know what I'm saying? And we'd be in homeroom, we'd be real quiet. I'd be looking at this nigga, he'd be looking at me, write a little 8 bars, and then we'd go to nutrition and we'd battle.
Yeah.
And me and Damon used to do this shit every fucking day, my nigga. We had a circle around this, and it'd just be the shit. That was my first stage. Now that I think about it, I never even told this story before. I did a gang of interviews. I ain't never told this story. That was my first stage.
See what I mean? Like questions, just like
Palms
conversations.
Palms Junior High School, Palms Middle School, whatever you want to call it. In the motherfucking in front of the by the candy store, in front of the cafeteria, we would stand in a circle and we would battle. Me and my nigga Damon every day, and then little by little more kids would join in and all that type of shit. And I give it to my bro. We stopped battling each other eventually, and would just go against the other kids. And all, but that was it. You feel me? And I love the feeling. That's my touchdown.
But you already had a way of paving the way for people. Had you and your homie not done that, those new artists, you know what I'm saying? Like how we're all children of Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real shit.
Had you not done that with your homie, those artists or those people that you battling probably would, you know, they're probably still doing it to this day, and they probably wouldn't have even thought of doing that had you not, you know.
Oh, he ain't gonna smoke.
No.
So, go ahead.
Oh, look at you. You in a rare form.
So you got to pave the way, man, and that just much more respect as an artist to another artist. Just
I never
because,
looked at it like that.
Yeah, bro, you really gotta look at it like that because now that you're in a position where you're kind of, you know, a role model and stuff, and I mean it in a way where people are watching you now and you're more of an influencer. You gotta understand a lot of this shit came from something. This isn't just stuff that people are just now influencers. No, influencing things have been around for even before the internet. It's just how how you look at it.
And you know,
like you've been an influencer, bro.
I always tell people this too. That's a privilege and a blessing for like as grown men. For another grown man to come to you and be like, "Hey, bro, I see what you're doing, man. I respect what you're doing, man. Like you did, blah blah blah. Okay, I know I can do it now." Yeah. That's not something to be trifled with. That's not something.
Because think of it. Look how vulnerable that person has to be to sit here and even something that people will be like, "Oh, you a pussy? Why you letting another man be the reason you live and shit?" But no, when these fans really tell you, you know, you gave me a reason to live. They're vulnerable, bro.
And you have you have to respect that, and you have to a degree, live up to that expectation. I don't know. I only do the Honey Dutchies. I don't know, something about the leaves, my nigga. I can't.
No, I get it. They hit rough.
Yeah, you feel me? But it's when somebody tells you that, you have to respect it. And not only that, for me personally, like I can't let you down. So I'm an independent artist. You feel me? I want to deal bad as fuck. Like, yeah, I'm grinding. Yeah, I'm putting my shit together. Yeah, I'm doing blah, blah. Shout out to my nigga Royce Monroe. He just texted me. Let me see. Sorry about that.
No, don't cool. This is your interview.
No, my nigga Royce, man. We're going to talk about him too. Him and Willie Joe, my nigga TC. But when they tell you that, like, I'm sorry, I'm an artist. I go through every emotion. I'm independent. You know what I'm saying? I spend a lot of money on this shit. Like, videos cost. You know what I'm saying? My nigga's family, but he's not free. You feel me? I get it. Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's family right there that you'll pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's real family shit that you'll pay him for his time. You know what I mean?
So, you like my nigga, I done been afraid. I done been sad. I done been happy. I done been.
What Nip said in an interview? Nip said this shit as an independent artist, you're gonna feel every emotion, bro.
Every emotion.
Even quitting, wanting to quit.
So when you get to that point where you want to quit, for me. Man, I can't even imagine how sad niggas would be if I stopped doing this shit. Like, cause I know, like, I don't know niggas personally. Well, I do know niggas personally, but I know I've met people in the streets who's like, bro, like, I see you, my nigga. Like, I see you. You feel me? And then sometimes you don't know, cause I really take a second to think about this. I'm finna say some crazy shit. None of us in this room can see ourselves. We can all see each other, but none of us can see ourselves. So when you can't see yourself sometimes, you don't know if what you're doing is making an actual impact or if you're actually taking these steps. You just have to go by faith.
Right.
Because you really don't know. You just got to listen to that little voice in your head that I believe is God, call it what you want to call it, and you continue taking steps forward and you got to walk by faith and you just got to know that that's the way to go. But that's scary as fuck, my nigga. I got kids. How do I'm depending my whole family and everything on that feeling of I just know. That's a terrifying feeling, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'm making it possible for the next person to know.
And you're definitely like I was saying, bro. These people are in that same position. You know, you feel vulnerable sometimes when you're thinking like, how am I gonna do this or how am I gonna do that? And the fact that you decided to just do it instead of asking how you're, you know what I'm saying? You just decided to put it into faith.
That was the biggest thing too. I had to just stop asking for permission and asking for advice and asking for, not saying asking for help because I do be asking for help, but like just do it, my nigga. Like I don't know how to fly, just jump off a fucking cliff. And then shit, see what happens.
Don't necessarily.
We live in a literal world. Yeah, that was. I'm I'm going deep right now. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
We just playing with y'all. We know you guys aren't that fucking dumb. So,
and look, for legal purposes, if you jump, that's on you, nigga. I didn't mean that shit literally. Right. So like we don't need a survivor rich trapper in 20 years. Like, nah, you jumped on your own accordance. I'm not telling you to jump off a cliff.
A settlement case and shit.
Right. Where the fuck did you even find the cliff?
Right now, bro. How are we able to watch us? There ain't no fucking signal up there. So tell us, bro. I'm pretty sure your fans and supporters will want to know what's your writing process? What's your formula like? You know what I'm
that
saying?
Shit is fucking wild, man. First of all right, look, I don't advise nobody to do this. The Tesla has autopilot.
Oh, okay.
Nigga.
I think I know where you're going.
Yeah, he hates that shit.
I would too.
Nigga,
shit.
wait. Nigga, let Jesus take the wheel, literally. Nigga, whatever. But the sound in the Tesla is amazing, my nigga. Word. Like, the sound, that shit is so...
How so is it, like, crisp. You mean like the quietness or the
everything. Like, the crispness.
Acoustics.
Everything, my nigga. Like, I have never written a song in a more, for me, sonically pleasing place than inside of a Tesla. You feel me?
Okay.
Like that, I love. Whatever. The homies gonna laugh like, bro, this nigga won't stop talking about this car. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like Elon Musk.
That's how you know he really means it. Like that's how you know
Elon
he
Musk
really
holler at me,
means
bro.
it.
We gonna put something together. But
no, I think he sold it. No,
whoever owns Tesla, just that, my nigga, like whatever. I ain't tripping. We gonna figure this out. I don't got no face tattoos or nothing. I'm aesthetically pleasing.
Hey man,
look, I ain't saying it's not there, but look, man, you feel me? When I get to the bag, I'm gonna go crazy, but I ain't there yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But man, shit. When it comes to me writing these music, bro, like let's say I got like 5 beats, I might write like 2 or 3 songs, 2 or 3 verses. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I might write 2 or 3 verses, and then you know what I'm saying, I get stuck, and then I go on to the next place, and then I go on to the next song, and then I might get stuck, and then I come back to when I was just writing. Yeah. And it's just a constant ping pong, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Me and 3 just got through talking about that, where it's just like you write these verses, but then you got to move on. It's like it's something like you hear this beat, and you're like, oh, I'll get back to this song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then sometimes, if the beat is hot enough, it'll write itself. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It'll write itself.
Thank you. People look at me weird when I say that shit. They be like, how do you freestyle like so easily, or how do you do this? Bro,
the beat has to make you want to rap. But
yeah.
Here's the thing, though. The beat has to make you want to rap better. The beat should be so good that without your lyrics, you would listen to this beat. Okay. Really think about what I just said. Take away all the lyrics. Is it still a good song? That's a huge part of the record, is the beat. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true.
And you have to have something that is sonically pleasing. You feel me?
Like look at Friday. Look at It's a Good Day by Ice Cube. It's been on like 2 or 3 different beats, but the verses and everything was so on point that you know what I'm saying. It
never misses.
And that's why you can have rappers like Pac, rest in peace, Nip, rest in peace, where years later they dropped a new song. Or it'd be like the same song that they did before. It's just on a different beat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it all has to match. For me, I'll accept beats from anyone. You feel me? That doesn't necessarily mean that I'll use anyone's beats. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I've ran into some gems off some random ass niggas with like 200 or 300 Instagram followers. Like, oh shit, this nigga slappers. You feel me? Yeah. He's just not discovered yet. Right. But
back when I used to steal beats, bro, if I could cut you off.
Go ahead.
When I used to steal beats off YouTube, I used to steal the ones that had like 50 views, 100 views. People don't know. Look, if you go with the algorithm, the YouTube's been having like an algorithm, so they'll keep sending you more producers like on your YouTube page that have 50 views, 100 views. Okay. Bro, I used to go off there and just take beats and then like give them their credit and do all that. Later on. But yeah, that's how I used to do it, bro. Like, it's smart.
We also got YouTube beats.
Just grab people with that don't seem like they have, they're popping and stuff like that, and they change their lives, bro.
And then to me, and then again too, this is not saying that. Well, let me say this. I work with anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you making good music and you making good beats, you have good production, I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. So, I'm listening for somebody who makes me, I have to rap better. Your beat should be so good that as being like, okay, so I try to write, whether they're good songs or bad songs, 1 song a day. You know what I'm saying? If I'm really on my shit, 3 songs a day, but I'm mandatory 1 song a day. Not every song is gonna be.
That's proper, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's for me, that's like shooting free throws in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So if I was
So how do you feel about cats that be like, And do you think it's possible these cats that say, "Oh, yeah, I write like 30 songs, 50 songs," even they've gone as high as saying, "I write 100 songs a day." I personally, as a writer, and maybe I'm wrong, but I used to be like, "Man, that's fucking bullshit, bro." Unless you're in there for like 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I just don't have the time.
Those be the dudes that sign.
Yeah, I ain't saying that they don't, but I just don't have the time to write 100 songs a day. You feel me? I'm still running the label. I'm still running my own situation. You feel me? I still have to handle the actual business side. You feel me? Somebody had to book this fucking interview.
So talk to us about that. So I want to get more into when you were younger. I want to get there too, but let's talk business. Let's talk now that you're older, man. What you got going on, bro?
So I'm starting on my label. Gonna be Rich Records.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still honestly right now. Business is going for a deal. That's where my biggest focus is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, "Oh, you should stay independent. Oh, you should stay blah blah." Da, da. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I know what's best for me. You feel me? I know what's best for my situation. I know where I want to go. I know where my projection is. You feel me? And I know what steps I need to take to get to where I need to go. You feel me? It's no disrespect towards nobody. This is no nothing towards nobody. But me, let's run this back. You feel me? Let's talk a global situation.
Talk more about that, bro, because I feel like you definitely have a point. Being an independent artist myself, you're so right. Because I even tell 3, bro, like, we can do this ourselves. We've been doing it. Bro, been doing this shit forever. But I feel like if we were signed, you know what I'm saying? I know I shit on labels, but if we were signed and had a good deal,
situation,
it would really help out, bro. These music videos that I shoot maybe once every 3-4 months, bro, I could shoot 5 every 2 months. Like, so
how I'm looking at it is, I'm learning the steps. You know what I'm saying? And I would shout out to Fly A&R's Brick by Brick Management. That's Willie John, Royce Monroe. That's the Generation L A&R team. Okay. They have showed me the business side of it. So like how to produce a rollout, how to do marketing, advertising, how to strap up a budget and figure out how to disperse what funds this way and which funds this way, blah blah blah. Simple things like, in addition to going to the studio, going to the right studios. Yeah. It's not enough just to go to the studio. Go to this specific studio because such and such records here, and you might bump into him. You might bump into a manager or an assistant or an fucking intern. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Speak to people.
Motherfuckers have made it by just like impressing the when they used to give out demos. I've read where they impress the dude that just sits there and take at the desk, like they don't even. They're supposed to take the demo, I guess, and put it somewhere for somebody, but sometimes they throw it away. I've seen people get famous by that person just like fucking with them and saying,
Because a lot of times all you need is a fucking cosign. Somebody be like, "Oh yeah, that nigga fire." That takes 1 second. "Oh yeah, that nigga fire." That's literally 1 second. Somebody go, there you go. So when it comes to where I'm at right now, we put on music festivals, videos. I put myself on short city by city tours, merchandise, fucking podcast interviews. If you can name it, I done did it. You feel me?
Y'all see what I mean by like book your own shows, be your own manager? Yeah, this is living fucking proof, man.
Yeah, I don't have no manager or nothing.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got none of that.
Well, good. I don't mean to disrespect, but good in a way where
Nah,
you're your own manager.
And this is what I always say too. It's not that I'm opposed to anybody else playing these positions. I just don't have it yet. You feel me?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I'm open for whatever a good situation for me is. Yeah. But at the same time, I put in so much time, energy, education, money, and effort. Heavy on the education, heavy on the money. To where you can't just come around me saying anything. You feel me? I know what it's supposed to look like. You feel me? I know how to handle all sides of this player, owner, coach situation. Yeah. You feel me? So when it comes time for me to negotiate or talk numbers and all that type of shit, I have a little bit more education. I have a little bit more of a following of tangible monetary success. Like, I understand that the views on Instagram and YouTube and all these things, those are big. You know what I'm saying? You want to get your views up. You want to run your promotions and your advertisements to increase your views. Like, as we sit here and talk, I got advertisements running in Atlanta right now. You feel me? So, you want to continue to stay in rotation. But I can show you how I took this amount of money and made this amount of money.
Now, has Clubhouse been a way you've been able to? Let's get into Clubhouse because I know a lot of your connections have been from there as well, right? Like you've been able to meet.
Yeah, I've met a lot of cool people on Clubhouse. I've met a lot of people.
How's that been helping you? You know, get in on there.
For me, everybody uses Clubhouse.
Like your business.
And for me, I use Clubhouse as a way to engage with my supporters. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I use Clubhouse as a way because I'm not really too big on like responding to DMs and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that I won't, but again, it's just
natural, bro. You're a popping artist. You're gonna get a lot of DMs, bro.
And you know where I respond to the most DMs at? On airplanes. That's right.
Why it sound true though? Because you're in a long ass flight. Like you know what? I'm gonna be headed out somewhere where I'm gonna be on a train for like 10 hours. So maybe I check your DMs, buddy. I like this dude, man. You're such a laid back, chill guy, and it's crazy because I get to meet so many different people and I get to interview so many people and I like them all individually. And
I've overcome some fucked up shit.
Man,
like I've
anything you want to talk, anything you like to let people know, you know.
Man, well, shit.
You don't have to, bro. Like I said,
no,
you ain't got to
good.
know too much.
No, I'm good, man. Shit. I'm trying to think, man. Shit. Every typical LA shit. You go to jail, blah blah blah. Shot up, stabbed up, all that bullshit, blah blah blah. The biggest thing for me was.
I wouldn't even call that, to be honest, bro. To show you respect, yeah. I wouldn't even call that typical. That's still not good, bro. That's not. It shouldn't be typical. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucked up. Yeah, that's real.
It's fucked up. You know what I mean? We gotta really. I don't want to just go past it. Like, so you've been stabbed and you've been.
Man, I got the worst injury that I probably have right now is when I don't know, see that shit like a little hole right here.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that shit that was a while ago. I got stabbed in the back. I used to work at the remember the car wash on Crenshaw, like 42nd, right across from the liquor bank?
I don't think so, bro.
Man, that shit.
Might not be
Man, that's by the Crenshaw Mall. You know what I'm saying? It's like right before Crenshaw Stocker. But if you West Side nigga, you know what I'm talking about. I used to work at that.
Is Crenshaw Mall the Fox Hills Mall?
No, the Fox Hills Mall is on Slauson.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dang, y'all niggas don't ever come to the West Side?
Man, when I would go out there, bro.
The swap meet?
Nah, the Crenshaw Mall. Crenshaw is between like Stocker and King. On Crenshaw. Right before
is it a different name?
Jungles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that one. Right before the Jungles, those apartments.
That's the Crenshaw Mall.
Okay, I didn't know that was. I thought it was a different name.
Well, it's called the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw.
Baldwin. See, it was with a B. It was. I knew it was with a B. Yeah. And on God, I knew it was with
y'all
a B.
Y'all niggas gotta come to the West Side more, bro.
Yeah,
man.
I was just working at that car wash, and I was squatting down. I was biting somebody's rims, and I ain't gonna say where the nigga was from or whatever, but I had an issue with the nigga when we was in the county. Okay. And honestly, I didn't really remember this nigga, but I probably whooped your ass.
Ain't that some shit,
yeah,
bro?
I ain't really
come back to you.
To be 100% honest, like he kind of looked familiar. Like once I got my bearings and shit, he kind of looked familiar, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I was wiping the rims, and this nigga, I just felt like a sharp pain in my back.
Oh no!
What the fuck? I thought I got stung by a bee. That's the first thing I thought. So I put my hand. There's blood all over my fucking fuck.
So it just feel because I haven't been stabbed or nothing. It just feel like a little sting like that. Or?
Well, I didn't know what it was. Adrenaline started.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know what
that
the
fight or
fuck
flight
was.
shit. You was Mr. Unbreakable at the point.
So I pop up, and then I see this nigga like standing over me with a. I look over, he's standing over me with a knife, and we start fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the niggas who worked at the car wash because it was niggas from everywhere and some Pisces. There was all kind of people there. We packed that nigga out. Like my coworkers there, we ransacked that nigga. They did him, yeah. Like it was, everybody was with the cause. Everybody was with the cause.
That's cool.
And then
because he did some sucker shit. Nigga stabbed you, bro. The fuck.
And like so, I got up and I fired on this nigga. And I can't even really tell you who. I remember I getting up and I fired on this nigga. And then I remember the first one to get off was one of the Pisces. Okay. He was the first one to take off, and he just came boom over the side, and everybody niggas was working on cars, and everybody just swarmed on this nigga. But even that, but then see too, like honestly, and this is, I guess, the results of our culture and where we're from. That never really psychologically really fucked me. I was like, oh, whatever. And I continued on about my shit. You feel me? Like I never went to the hospital for it. I went to see the CVS on Slauson in Crenshaw, the little Plaza's a Rite Aid, whatever the fuck that shit is over there.
Up.
And then my mom actually patched me up.
Oh, she patched you.
But that's the second time my mom has seen me come home stabbed. I got it when I was younger. I got into it with some niggas. I ain't gonna say where they from either. But I got into it with some niggas, and then I got stabbed in the face. So that shit was like split open like that. You feel me? Like that shit was. I could tell you a bunch of stories that ended up.
So
like
you definitely have a real reason of why you want to make it out this motherfucker. It ain't one of those. I just want to have because you said.
Hold on, let me tell you. Let me tell you that the story that changed it all though. So, I can't remember. It was 2019, 2018. I was in Atlanta, and the U.S. Marshals ran down on me.
Oh damn.
Yeah, you feel me? And that was the craziest shit of my life because, like, niggas see the LAPD, niggas see the sheriffs and all that type of shit. Nigga, it ain't nothing like the United States of America. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the South and I'm doing my thing or whatever, and this little, you know what I'm saying, this little, whatever she was, tried to set me up, you know what I'm saying? And it's even crazy too, because now, like, as time goes on, I used to be like dirty ass bitch and all this shit. Now I don't even care, because, like, I'm winning and you're still losing, so who cares? You feel me? You trying to do what you do and it didn't work. You feel me? But I was in the studio and I was in a photo shoot, and they, boom, hit the door with all the Call of Duty shit, the guns with the lights on, the whole shit. And nigga, when I say that was the craziest shit I've ever gone through in my life, I thought I was gonna die. That's the only time in any situation I've ever been in where I was like, damn, it's over. Like, out of all the shit that I've been through, I'm about to die in this fucking photography studio in Atlanta. Crazy. You feel me?
So what's your mind state after? Well, how did it end? How did it end up?
They come in, they got the chopsticks out or whatever, and then they say, I never forget this shit. That nigga says, target acquired. Everybody freeze. U.S. Marshals. And when that nigga said U.S. Marshals, I was like, okay, so they don't want to kill me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's the police. You know what I'm saying? I could beat this because I was aware that I was on the Marshals Most Wanted list and all that type of shit.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Like, you don't not.
I was on the Most Wanted list.
You don't not know that, you know what I'm saying, they own you, you know what I'm saying? And I had a lawyer and all that, so, you know, the lawyer gonna keep you tapped in and all that. Like, I wasn't fucking with a public defender. Like, I got a lawyer. I ain't gonna say how much because, you know, double-digit bands. Double-digit bands, you know what I'm saying? For sure more than 10. I'm not saying low digits with double-digit bands. But she would keep me tapped in. But she was a fucking terrible lawyer too. But anyway, she would keep me tapped in. Like, hey, look, nigga,
flip her off.
Yeah, man, fuck you, bitch. Like, you're a terrible lawyer. She took my. I beat my case. It wasn't that what I paid her for was to be a speaking piece for me. Because I didn't beat the case because I had such an amazing lawyer who did her job. Like, nah, my nigga, I had 80 pages of text messages from a girl trying to set me up saying, if you don't be with me, I'm gonna do this and blah blah blah. So I was able to provide my own evidence to, you know, back up my situation. You feel me?
Yeah.
But my nigga, my lawyer, she just took the money. But she would tell me one thing she did tell me, and that was real. She was like, hey, they got a warrant for your arrest. And I remember saying, for what? And then there was like, your probation officer wants you to check in. But I was like, no, because if I fucking check in, this bitch is gonna keep me. And then she goes, if you don't check in, she gonna put a warrant off your arrest. And I told her the situation, how the probation officer was trying to hit me with the flu flam. Okay. And then she was like, all right, well, give me X amount of, you know what I'm saying, $1,000 to get the warrant removed. So I paid her. Wow. And then, yeah, it's a lot of things niggas could do. You gotta have a bag for it though. You feel me? If to everybody who's on a run right now, you could call a lawyer and you can tell them your situation, and it's a lawyer out there that can get that warrant lifted by going straight over the probation officer's head, straight to the judge. That's what happened in my situation. You feel me?
It just costs a pretty penny.
You just gotta pay the pretty penny, my nigga. How bad you wanna be free?
Yeah.
You feel me? Shit, nigga. My freedom ain't got no limit. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna run it up. However, I got the warrant removed. Nigga, probation officer is hot, nigga. Hot. Because, bitch, catch me if you can. So something else happened. It was like some bullshit ass fucking technicality. I can't remember what it was. And I remember even the fucking lawyer saying this rule is enforced literally less than 1% of the time. But it's a technicality and we can hit you with it. She put another warrant out. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna pay for this shit to get removed again. Boom. I'm off probation. I'm off the warrant again.
Man, they just getting you for money.
Yeah, they striking me, bro. So something happened. No, she changed my reporting date. And she never told me. She never sent no paperwork out. That's another how I ended up beating the case. Wow. But she changed my reporting day because I was supposed to report every 90 days. She changed it to every 2 weeks. She never told me. So after a certain amount of time, you absconded.
Thinking you not, yeah. Wow.
Changed it. Boom. Warrant for your arrest, my nigga. Got your ass now. And then I'm calling a lawyer like, what? She like, you can't. With a non-report, there's nothing you can do because it's no excuse not to report to your PO.
Yeah.
Right. Fuck it, nigga. I told my lawyer, I said, what should I do? I said, should I turn myself in? She was like, yeah. I said, that don't even make no sense. Catch me if you can. I stay tapped in with you. I'll talk to you once a week. She goes, and I say, she was like, well, of course, you know, what about my money? I said, are you at the office right now? She was like, yeah. I said, I'm being there in 10 minutes to pay you in cash. And then that's all. You feel me? And I slid, my nigga. So I ran for a minute from U.S. Marshals. Me and my girl, I ran for a minute from the U.S. Marshals. Nigga was living in, shout out to the homies in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I lived in fucking traps, nigga. Like that Bandos shit real. Yeah. Like an abandoned house, and somehow these niggas hotwired the house with electricity. So it's a long extension.
They hotwired
swear to God, bro, I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life, my nigga.
Like it's a fucking car.
Yeah, bro. But the homies, like, man, I could see how them niggas like slide on the Johnnies, my nigga. So the homie had me in a little spot, and it was a long. I never even followed the extension cord to see where the source of power was even coming from, my nigga. Yeah. He just said it was coming from somehow outside, whatever, nigga. It was a long extension cord, and then it had an extension cord that went into every room. And that's how you powered your shit.
Okay.
You feel me? So he had like an electric stove and all kind of shit. Like, and these niggas living. Like, you gotta fucking, you know what I'm saying?
They gotta cook their shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. So this niggas in that
cook that
motherfucker.
girl.
So I'm living in that type of shit. And then, remember the whole time the little bitch is trying to get me knocked. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I can't tell you how, because and that's another thing too. I don't think the police caught me because they caught me. I think the bitch was following me and doing little weird shit and then dropping my low. You feel me? Damn. So I think she dropped the low on me. And
this shit that you just see or hear about in like rap music, you don't really like know somebody in there. So to hear from an actual person,
boom, they hit the door. They take me to jail. I go to Rice Street. That's the jail they talk about in Atlanta. It's a Fulton County jail. You feel me?
Okay.
So like when T.I. be like, how many rappers, you know, the whole thing on Rice Street. I went to that shit. That shit is disgusting. I don't care how dirty you think the L.A. County is. L.A. County is worse because you got to fight more and go through all the politics. But that jail is worse because it's dirtier. You feel me? That shit is so dirty. I used to wake up spitting up blood from sinus infections just from breathing. Just from breathing, my nigga. Swear to God, that shit was disgusting. So I sat in that jail for a minute. I beat my case. I finally, just got to go through. Now you got to go through the process. Lawyers paid. So I'm in jail. I called my girl. I said, man, call the lawyer. Because she got her number, called the lawyer. The lawyer like, okay, fine, caught your ass. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But you paid up, so come run your program. You feel me?
So what has all that, what has all that like taught you, bro? Now that you're definitely out of there, this is a beautiful place, bro. I haven't even got the tour, but I can just tell it's an amazing place, bro. What's it done for your mind state?
You gotta be in the light. You can't live in the dark. So where my life was, like, I'm a very literal person. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a very literal person. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to describe things without making them into literal situations. So my life was like, imagine you in a tunnel.
That's how you know you've been through a lot, bro.
Yeah.
To make it into literal. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know how, because I went through this.
Yeah, I can only make it literal. You feel me?
Damn.
So imagine you're in this dark tunnel. And then you can't even see a light, but you just be real quiet and you hold your breath and you listen real hard. You can hear people talking and you hear them laughing. You feel me? So I know that that's the direction of the light. I need to go this way. Mm-hmm. So I was going through that, and I got my situation, and I came home because they was trying to watch me, my nigga. They was trying to give me a dub fight for that shit. You feel me? They're talking about guns and drug trafficking, all kind of crazy ass shit. Plus being on probation and then having priors and all shit. You're out of here. And I'm in the South. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to send me out. Like, that's gone, my nigga. You feel me? That's that. You'll see your kids.
Why do they treat you worse because you're not from the South?
Hell yeah. What, wow. Nigga? Make an example out of your...
Wow.
Hey, this is what I say, too. This
is what out-of-towners get.
So all my niggas from the West... Man, take your ass to the South out there if you want to and catch a case, nigga. They'll make an example out of your ass because they want you to go home and tell people how they fucked you so you don't bring your stupid ass over here. You see how we just struck your homie? Don't come over here, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Look how they doing. What's her name? Brittany. What's her name? The female.
That's how they doing niggas in the South, just like that. My nigga make an example out of niggas.
Bro, they did that to ASAP Rocky, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look at how they doing them. Like Young Thug and all them niggas, bro. That shit crazy. Trying to make examples out of niggas.
So what's your take on stuff like that? Because you're not too far away from being around like people that did that, or maybe if you even did it yourself. I'm not trying to say anything, but
I don't even know no criminals. I never even met a criminal in my life. So you know what I'm saying. If I was like, but hey, I had this crazy ass dream one time, hypothetically speaking, in a world that make believe I was drunk and shit, all inebriated. I had this crazy ass dream one time that, you know what I'm saying, I just knew some niggas who was like really doing the shit that they was talking about. You feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying, I was just kind of looking at niggas, and my question is like, why are you talking about what's active? With my situation, if I were to tell a story hypothetically, you know what I'm saying, this drunken dream that never happened, that doesn't exist, it's going to talk about what I've gone through, things that led me up until this point. You know what I'm saying? You might get some feeling of where I'm at now and all this type of shit, but it's more so talking about the things that made me able to get to this. You know what I'm saying? So like, even when I say, you know what I'm saying, knew I was a threat, I passed, I stick like a relay and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like my nigga, I don't know if y'all can see, but this is a fucking big ass living room. You can hear it's an echo in this bitch. You feel me? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, we not wasting our hands with broke niggas. You feel me? You know, this whole concept of, oh, it's an op, it's an op, it's an op. Niggas can't even afford to grocery shop our grocery shop. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like this whole thing, you know what I mean? I hear it, and it sounds good and all that type of shit, but like, man, my nigga, I got scars. You feel me? Like, you see my fingers broken from fights and all type of shit like that. It's no knuckle and this all type of shit. My hand is fucking, the part of this bone is caved in and all that. It's all just
so you're seeing it from a different perspective, because you're seeing cats that are talking about doing the stuff you did,
and that's entertainment.
Yeah, and it's just entertainment.
I said it's a good ass TV show. Like,
does that ever upset you, or
everybody loves me? And this is the reason why I say everybody loves me. Like, oh, Tommy, you a bitch ass nigga, and you're hoping that I respond. You feel me? And I learned this because like one time I responded to a nigga. He was like, "Oh, you're a bitch ass nigga," and I was like, "Takes one to know one," or some shit like that. Like I said, like some stupid ass shit. And then he responded, but like I don't have a response to your response. Like I thought it was just like, you said your shit, I said my shit, and then it's over with. And then he responded again. And he responded again. He responded again. And he responded again. I'm like, damn, nigga, like you talking to yourself at this point, my nigga. Like shit, bro. I thought we was just like kids in the lunchroom talking shit. Like, nah, my nigga, you really want my attention.
People really,
So, and then I'm compulsive. I hate, bro, I can't have the red dot on my Instagram. I need to see the notification. I can't have the, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. I be having to turn my notifications off because I see it, I gotta click it. You feel me? So, I just learned.
Natural instincts.
Yeah, I need to click that shit. You feel me? So, I just learned, and just dealing with the trolls and all that type of shit, just don't engage, my nigga. Because, just like, true story, my nigga, just last night, I seen a nigga who swore to God when he seen me, he was gonna knock me out. I'm 6'3". You feel me? Like, I ain't no little ass nigga.
You pretty tall, yeah. I saw you
I'm
on
not no little ass nigga. You feel me? By I get how I might appear on Clubhouse or Instagram or whatever. I am by far from a little ass nigga.
I never take none of that because basically you're in a small little circled screen. Like, how could you even see anything?
Man, bro, this nigga, I go do this little open mic yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And I see this nigga, and I knew exactly who he was off the rip. And he looked at me, broken hand and all. Hands in a cast, my nigga.
What a horrible timing for that guy.
Hand is in a fucking cast. And he was just talking shit to me earlier this week. Like, it was like Monday. This nigga like saying crazy ass shit.
While his hand was broken.
Yeah, his hand was broke. Like, so, but you think that I'm in Atlanta.
Oh,
you don't know that. Like, you don't never know where the fuck I'm at because I'm not where my business is. You feel me?
Yeah, that's smart too. That's very smart.
I'm not where my business is.
Smart.
Or with my fucking children, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or making some fucking money where I'm supposed to be. But I see this nigga, and then he goes, and mind you, bro, like, remember that kid with the broke hand who had like who's sitting downstairs with us with the girls
at the club?
At the club, yeah. How big do you think he was? Like 5'6", 5'6"?
He's like, you're like,
he was a little guy. He was a little guy. Like he was small enough to where I would have been a bully if I was socked for sure. You feel me? Yeah, when he had like the cast on his hand with the jacket on with the two girls. Yeah, I for sure would have been a bully to mark him out for sure. Yeah. So like whatever, bro. But I bumped into one of my trolls, and I didn't make it awkward. He knew.
That's
you feel
respect,
me? Like
bro.
I don't have nothing to prove. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
now is just grown man mentality, or do you really have to work on stuff like that? Because, you know, I'm not saying you have haters because you I like that. Suck. People hate on just anything now. They just hate because people hate on Drake, bro.
Hating is dope. Hate is a new love.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
New love.
Yeah, because they envy you.
My nigga. All right, well, one thing at a time.
Yeah.
But bro, the reason why I don't say anything to people like him is because number one, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, so after I beat your ass, then what? You know what I'm saying? Now we kicked out the club, now we can't enjoy our nights. Like, niggas got dressed, you know what I'm saying? Niggas pulled up to fight? Probably not.
Because I feel like you would have done the same, or you probably, would you have put hands on him if his hands wasn't broken? Mm-mm. No, you probably would have still done the same. Like,
nope, I don't give a fuck.
It's respect.
Because you're not a threat.
Yeah.
Now, this is what if I feel you're a threat, that's a totally different
like he's
situation.
coming up to you and
shit.
shit.
Like if you approach me with any type of hostility or whatever, my nigga, I'll handle things. And this is still even me being a little bit more mature. I'm gonna tell you what. If first of all, if you come up to me looking like you on some bullshit, I'm not gonna give you no words. If I feel like you're not gonna give me no words, I'm for sure not giving you no words, and then we can go like that. But if you come to me and you're talking, all right, we got room for conversation here. Even if it's what's up, bitch ass nigga, cool. Them is words. You feel me? And I'm gonna take a step back. First thing, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, man, because I know how I am. I'm cool as fuck. So you're not addressing me because something I said to you. You don't like me because either your bitch do or you owe me some money. Straight up. Like, no, I don't be fucking with nobody, my nigga. So either your bitch like me or you owe me some money or I wasn't fucking with whatever you had.
Would be
going
the reason
on.
why they would like hate on you.
It's nothing. I swear to God, my nigga, I don't bother nobody. I stay in my fucking lane, but I'm from South Central. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it to where I'm at now to go fucking with people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the concept of getting rich and then going to the trenches is amazing to me.
But ain't that some shit where that causes people to fuck with you, even though you don't fuck with people?
And as long as it stays on the internet, bitch ass niggas and all that kind of shit, that's cool. You see me in public in his words, I'm gonna take a step back. You gonna say whatever you want to say, and I'm like, all right, bro. So look, my nigga, I'm gonna continue on about my shit. You going about your shit. And if you take a step forward, I'm going to tell you as I take one more step back. Hey, look, I'm taking a step back. If you continue to take another step forward, then I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, this is what it's finna be. Now, a lot of niggas be man, no, all that sounds good. All that sounds good. A nigga never see a motherfucking spinning heel kick to the face coming. Never. I'm nice with this shit. I'm nice with, like, when I say I'm nice with this shit, me and my kids all train daily. This is
I was about to ask you right now.
This is the longest break I've taken from boxing in almost 2 years.
Okay.
And it's been, about a week and a half.
Okay.
Boxing, kickboxing. I be fucking with the homies that do Brazilian jiu-jitsu, all type of shit. But I actively box and kickbox all the time.
So let's rewind, bro. How did you get involved with that?
Where did that? One more thing too.
Yeah,
I want to say this too. And then, but you know, you got the cue. Nigga, you do all that to get shot. My security will blow you down, my nigga. My security will. If I'm outside, my security is outside. Yeah. My security will blow you down.
Smart,
legally, my nigga.
We're gonna get to that more too because I think that's smart.
This is not the homies with guns. These niggas with paperwork. Like D-Weezy shit legal. You feel me? Like this is all niggas who when they're not gonna blow you down and run. They gonna wait they blow you down and call the police. Like, hey, look, I just have to chip this nigga. Come get him.
You know what?
You feel
let's get on it now since we're already talking.
Yeah, I'm not too tough for security.
What's that like because you hear people that you know, you have artists right now that are passing away because they're not out with the security. You know, you've got artists that gone out. So why do you think they don't, and why do you think you do?
I can't tell you why they
or if you could generally speak, like what, or
I would say two things. Maybe it's a comfort, and you just feel like it can't be me, or it's an ignorance, and you feel like it can't be me.
Isn't that the one and the same though? Because thinking it's a comfort is still being ignorant because you're looking past what could happen.
The way that my mind operates is, even if you tell me it's not, I feel like it's gonna be me. So I move every day according as a. You know who I believe has the best security systems? 50 Cent.
Yeah, I'd say that. Especially for being, you know, somebody who's known around the neighborhood as, you know, quote unquote snitch, and he's still like going around. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Know what I'm saying? 50 Cent definitely got really good team.
And niggas
and Tekashi like, maybe next.
and then you feel me? Because I mean, you really being real. Like personally, I'm gonna be all the way 100% transparent. I can honestly say this: I have never listened to a Tekashi 6ix9ine record, even when it was cool to listen to a Tekashi 6ix9ine record, because it just wasn't for me. I don't think LA niggas was really on that like that. Yeah, you feel me?
No, and he been let us know that he wasn't fucking with us. So even before the snitching allegations, I feel like he was talking shit about us
about LA niggas. So I feel like LA niggas was never on that wave. Period. Yeah, like I can't remember what was said, but I feel like it was fuck, bro. like off the rip, it was fuck bro. So like I stuck to that. You feel me? But when it comes to the way that this nigga protects himself and fucking protects his lives, he know niggas want to get him. So he act like niggas want to get him. You feel me? And shit. And the aspect of 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? He know that niggas probably want to get him. So he act like niggas want to get him. You feel me? Now, do niggas want to get me to the same level and degree? Shit, I fucking hope not. And if you do, hey, DM me. Let's talk about it because I don't even know what the fuck I did to you. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? I move precautiously like it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Under no condition will you ever catch me slipping. You feel me? God bless.
So is it like,
nip, you know what I'm saying? Like,
is there a thin line between paranoia at that point, or is it still you can go on about your? I mean, yeah, you can still go on about your day because you're secure.
I mean,
but is there some paranoia to that?
I mean, shit, nigga, I'm paranoid that I could drink some water and fuck around and choke to death and drown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm paranoid with
somebody
everything.
actually did too.
Yeah,
they were fucking having a competition and drinking a lot.
Drowning shit.
Ain't that some shit, bro?
Some shit.
Man.
But I believe I'll put it like this. I don't let it limit me. You feel me? But nah, my nigga, I'm always over my shoulders. Like I'm still to the core. I'm still who I am. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, like niggas be like, oh, I act funny. You know what I'm saying? No pun on a title on the album coming up, but or the project coming up. But I'm still me. I'm still rich. I'm still whatever you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? So we could be out in the club in the VIP section, and I'ma still look around. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out with fucking $1 million niggas who A&R some of the biggest artists in the fucking world, literally. And they laugh because they be like, you just can't help it, my nigga. Like even you're still, I have to have my back to a wall or something like that. I have to just be aware of my life is on the line. Anything can happen anywhere, and we live in a climate where everything is happening everywhere.
Yeah,
you
to
feel
anybody.
Me? So like I don't go out, I don't get too drunk. You know what I'm saying? I have like a drink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm never not on my shit. I'm never not coherent. One time my nigga Royce told me in the studio one time, and this is cool because you know what I'm saying, you're around people who love you, people who know your kids, your girl, and all that shit, family. He was like, you gotta loosen up, bro. You too on point. I get it.
How so?
So we in the studio. We trying to make a record. You feel me? And then he was like, but there's nobody coming in this motherfucker. You like niggas. First of all, only one person know I'm here, and that's the engineer, and this is niggas family. Like you know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. And then the A&R that are with me, of course. Blah blah blah. Like you would have to be fucking Jesus Christ himself to know where I'm at this specific time.
Oh, he was trying to get you to turn up.
Turn up. But I'm so, at that point, I was so used to just being like, you know, just the LA shit. You feel me? Yeah. And he was like,
anything can fucking happen, bro. I totally think.
And that nigga was like, bro, you're too on point. And I said, huh? He goes, I never thought that I would ever tell a nigga this. But you, like, are just too on your shit. Loosen up a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Have a drink, take a breath. You know what I'm saying? You need to smoke some weed. What you need to do, my nigga? You feel me? Because you are just not rapping right now. You're not, and that's what it was. You're not embracing who you are as a rapper. You're still a street nigga right now. Okay. You got to put the street nigga shit in your pocket and relax and be a rapper so we can get this song done.
That shit will, you know what I'm saying? It will like create like a wall, bro. Like this is the song right here. This is a song right here. But then this is your thoughts of you being on that hood shit. It creates a wall, bro. So let's go back to when you were in high school, bro. Before all this started, because this is what high school must have been. What 12, 15 years from now for you? Maybe 10 years?
I graduated in 2007. I don't mind dating myself because I'm still cracking.
No, I get it. Yeah, so let's go back to that. Before all this shit happened, before you started getting into the criminal activities shit, so allegedly, before anything, bro, even the music and all that, what did you want? Because you said you didn't play sports and all that. So what was like your mentality at that age? If you could remember that.
Music.
Like say if you're 15 years old, 16 years old.
I don't know if y'all... that was my daughter who went up the stairs. Okay. She came in, you know what I'm saying? So I was already a parent, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So making sure she's straight. Rapping. Like shit, let me think. That's all rapping. Like even in high school the homies knew like, no, that nigga's he's a rapper. Like
what was your favorite, what was that album that inspired you that or even the artist that you know, I know we talked about DJ Quick, but
you know what?
Was there anybody that really made you break out of your shell?
I have pockets. Like starting off it was like Snoop, okay, Sugar Free. Then it was like T.I. I was real heavy on fucking T.I. that was big on the game. Real
Yeah,
heavy on the game.
Back
the game.
in 05, yeah, Game was doing it.
Game heavy on
We was just listening to Hate It and Love It too in the car.
It's like nigga G Unit, G Not, whatever. Nigga. Like I'm fucking with it all. You know what I'm saying? I was real heavy on the game.
Yeah, Game was really hard.
Randomly, Murphy Lee.
Oh yeah.
I used to fuck with Murphy
The
Lee.
sun that come out tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
I would never have tomorrow.
I bought that nigga's album.
I fucking love,
Yeah.
bro. The whole Saint Lunatics, man. Like
I bought the St. Louis album
man.
too. But I don't think it was any.
Were you always like?
No album. I'll put it like this: no album made me want. I always knew I was gonna be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm gonna do music. I'm gonna be a rapper. That's it. No rap, no music, no album specifically made me want to be a rapper. But there are albums that made me want to continue to be a rapper.
Okay.
If that makes sense, you feel me?
No,
Because,
I get you.
my taste and all that shit was always evolving. Like I went through a real heavy Rick Ross phase, real heavy DJ Khaled phase, Lil Wayne, Joel Santana. I had Diplomatic Immunities 1 and 2.
Yeah, shout out
You know what I'm
Dipset,
saying?
yeah.
All that shit, and I was really, I wasn't the person who could listen. I can't listen to Wayne and Juvenile at the same time. I need to listen to the Wayne album first, and then when I'm done getting my Wayne fixed, then I'll go to the Juvenile album first, and then I'll listen to all them niggas collectively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? If I'm listening to T.I. right now, I'm not listening to Jeezy. I'm just only listening to this. You feel me? And that's how I compartmentalize music. You feel me? And I would just dig deep into an artist, and then when I got all that I needed, I'm on to the next one. You feel me? So like right now, I even do that to this day. So right now, I'm outside of myself. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I love my own music, but I am big on T Grizzly.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
He goes hard with his cadence, with his
yeah,
punches.
T
and all
Grizzly's
that.
hard. I feel like T Grizzly don't get.
Have you ever met him before?
I've never met him. Nah.
No. You will one day.
Yeah, for sure.
I did a personal chef. You know?
Oh yeah, we met T Grizzly's personal chef
Oh,
the
for
other
real?
day. Yeah, we met
Oh, see?
the people you would
Connection.
meet charging your Tesla. Holla at me, Tesla. Holla at me.
You guys are in your own zone.
Yeah. That shit's like a different world, my nigga. Like the Tesla.
Just how like motherfuckers with Jeeps, how they go around giving ducks. That was weird. I just found out about it.
we're
last
way
year.
cooler than the Ducks.
But I'm just saying, you get what I mean? Like how you guys have your own little like.
The Tesla's charging right now as we speak. Charging, nigga.
What's it like being a Tesla owner? We're gonna step away from the music real quick. What's it like owning a Tesla, man? I want to know.
Teslas I love Teslas. It's no motor in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's just a computer.
So do you like? Damn. So gas is not even. You don't even think about gas prices.
We just go to the gas station for blunts.
That's some shit,
Or if this
bro.
nigga need a beer, yeah, if this nigga need a beer, you feel me?
They gonna have it one day.
Decent, there's no more.
For real? Already? That's you, bro.
Nah, I gave some to
Like keep my nigga with a Corona, he's straight.
send me the address how it works.
I got you. What was
That's
I saying?
right.
Oh,
Right.
so here's how this shit goes. So when you go into the supercharge station, that's the only time they charge you. That's the only time they charge you for the the power.
Okay.
But that shit was like on like 4%. We go to the supercharge, it charging like 45 minutes. I think that shit was like $6 or $7.
Wow, dude.
Like it wasn't $10 for sure. Like it was like $6 or $7.
And that shit will last you if you're at 4%, bro, and you did it for that 45 minutes.
So here's
how
the
long
thing
would that
that
zone
too.
last?
That bitch fast, nigga. So remember,
Like,
it's a
as
battery.
far as
so
the battery dying?
So use your phone. Use your phone for an example.
Okay.
If you put it on power save mode and you only use Instagram, it'll last longer than if you on Snapchat, Clubhouse, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace. It's all about how you use the car. You feel me?
But what else like is there in the car for you to use?
Yeah,
That?
AC, navigation, radio, fucking games, fucking movies, all kind of shit. It's a gang of shit, nigga. You got the gang of shit going on.
That's amazing, bro.
Now, I will say this: not when you're driving, of course. You can't watch the movies; it won't play when you're driving, whatever. But you know what I'm saying. You leave Netflix on without closing it. You know what I'm saying. That shit is still on because the kids is fucking with it.
You're basically at a house if you just want to park somewhere.
My niece, see what I'm saying when I say like I be listening to music on right in the car. My nigga,
Yeah.
I sit there, blow blood. My nigga, and then here go the best part about it. So it doesn't sound like what I'm saying, like I'm on some crazy shit. There's no like gas or carbon monoxide put off. So like me sitting in the car with it on doesn't do anything.
Right.
You feel me? So I can sit in my garage and just smoke a blunt and listen to my music and all that type of shit,
Yeah.
and just cool. Because 100, not to sound like
It's
that,
electric,
but
yeah.
not even. And I keep my neighbors on my business. They just see me coming and going. Y'all niggas on. I don't be like we ain't selling Girl Scout cookies out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? The cookies, not the weed. We talking about actual cookies.
You ain't got some, dude.
As a matter of fact, hey, you know what? The best weed that I'm smoking right now.
No, I meant the cookies.
Oh, hell, hey, you know I fucking hate Girl Scout.
I could go for some Samoas, nigga.
Shit.
Shit.
Disgusting. I hate Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
I hate Girl Scout
The
cookies.
Dim Mints, bro. I can't stand them, bro.
Like, them cookies are all gross, bro.
So let's go back to your younger age,
Shout
bro,
out to the Girl Scouts. I respect what y'all doing.
Yeah, respect to the young ladies.
Get some sugar cookies with some chocolate chips. Like, just some regular fucking cookies.
Yeah.
Shit.
let's keep going. All right, so younger you, bro, and take this however you, I don't think it'll, however you answer, I don't even think it'll be conceited or cocky, but, you know, being at a younger age, did you already see this lifestyle for you of becoming successful? Yeah? So you already had that mentality.
Like, I come from the hood like everybody else. Like, you know, we from South Central, whatever, but my parents weren't like in extreme poverty. Like, my daddy hustled, my mom always had a job. You know what I'm saying? My pop's been on his job for 30 plus years. My mom been on her job for 30 plus years. My pops had a job and he hustled. You feel me? So, like, nah, like.
So that not only showed you how to hustle, bro, but that showed you how to be loyal, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It
Real
showed
shit.
you how, you know, even if your boss is hard on you, it shows you how now that you're going to be a boss, you got to have people that are going to be like your dad. You get what I'm saying?
And my dad don't
even
be
if you
tripping.
get on them, bro, they're still going to be loyal to you, bro.
And that's the thing, too. My dad was always good at not taking shit home. He don't give a fuck. That nigga,
Smart.
if he's at work for a mission, I'm here. I'm gonna do this from this amount of time to this amount of time. This nigga's gonna say some stupid shit. She gonna do some stupid shit. I don't give a fuck because when the time ends, I'm gone.
Right.
That's it. And when I say that nigga don't give a fuck, that nigga don't give a fuck. So I've learned to adopt the low key, handle your business and slide. Like it's for him, it's never personal. Never. You can say whatever to this nigga, he gonna be like, whatever, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Tough skin. So that's where you get your tough skin?
Probably from him, yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah, because my mama get hot. My mama for sure get hot. My mama get pissed. She'll cut shit out every time. But my dad...
Most of them do.
Yeah, my dad is going to live. If he even wastes his time saying, I'm not going to waste my time. But he might not even say that. He might just be like, okay, just walk away. And then if you approach him, he gonna fuck you up. He's like ex-military and all that shit.
Oh,
so he
wow.
gonna be like on some shit. And
So
then,
you know them tactics.
Yeah, and then he's still a blood from Compton. Like, so he's
Oh,
still
shit,
like,
he a gangster military guy.
so he ain't like, no, he ain't no hoe for sure. But
Yeah.
he gonna be like, just walk away. And if you pursue that nigga after that, then that's just on you, my nigga. You feel me?
Yeah. So being your household was good, bro. Did you have any siblings growing up? Any brothers and sisters?
child.
You're a middle child.
I'm a middle child. I got two
So
brothers.
what was that like? Like did you use music to stand out a little bit at that young age?
Well,
or?
my oldest brother, he's 8 years older than me, and he was doing music in Atlanta. That's what introduced me to that. You know what I'm saying? So he had moved out there when he graduated from high school. So when I graduated
That's a
from high
bold
school,
move.
yeah, he went to like
So fast.
Yeah, he went to like Clark in the 90s and early like 99, 2000, some shit like that.
Okay.
So when I graduated high school, I went out to Atlanta for 8 months, and that's when I first started really recording music and, you know what I'm saying, doing shows and open mics and all that type of shit and really putting my feet on the ground.
Okay.
At that time, it was just being on any stage that would allow me, honestly, you know what I'm saying,
it really do like that.
getting the experience, you feel me? I never really complained, I never tripped, nigga, I was just happy to fucking be there, you feel me? Like, I wasn't yet to the point where I was tainted by like open mics and like, oh, I'm waiting too long, like, I just, whatever.
What was your stories on stuff like that? You would just like go and connect with people through that, or you would
My nigga, honestly,
somebody heard you and was like,
and I would say people I was so just rough around the edges that I wouldn't even network with niggas. I would sit there and be quiet. I looked hella young. I would sit there and just be hella quiet, and then my song would come on, and I'd just go crazy. And I'd just go off on the stage, and then people would just come talk to me. And then I'd just be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And
just so natural.
and that's
it
just
just
how
came.
and that's just how I met people. You feel me?
That's-
But now I'm a lot more interactive. I'm a lot more engaging. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot more shaking hands and kissing babies and all that. But at that time, my nigga, I just I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Like shit, nigga, I'm trying to be a rapper. I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
What's that shit
I'm just
they-
happy to be here.
What's that shit you said? I wrote it down. You're like, they said I cheated, like I created a player.
Oh God.
That was an easy shot, like a layup.
Oh, God.
You was really on it, bro.
Yeah,
like
I'm
you,
trying to be on my shit.
your music is really like it's something that you gotta understand, bro. When you rap, you gotta. If you're not a book reader, if you don't understand, phrases, you're not gonna get, bro. You gotta really, listen to this dude and hear his metaphors. And when I heard that, I was really digging your music. I was upset that it wasn't a lot of it out there. You know, I went through. I heard your new album, Game 6, which, by the way, I think we should get on to now because it's part of your show, bro. Like, I wanted to ask, what was one of the shows that you did or a tour that you did that just like wherever you at, whatever city it was, if you could remember, where you went there and shit just was wild, bro. You was just like, damn, like how, you know? I'm sure you had one of those moments.
My best show, honestly, I don't feel like I've had my big moment yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's coming. And I've had some amazing shows. I've been on some great stages. You feel me? But I'm waiting for the show where I say, everybody put your hands up, and then they do it.
Pull your phones out real quick and put a lights in.
And they do it.
Man, I love when artists do that shit, so I can just imagine what it's like for
when
the
I'm able
artists
to actually control the crowd.
Yeah.
When I'm able to actually, you know what I'm saying, be able to, for lack of better words, can control that moment, and I know that they're there to see me, you know what I'm saying, then I know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm reaching the points in the positions that I want to reach. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's not to say I'm not grateful for everything I've done so far. It's not to say I'm not blessed, you know what I'm saying, the stages that I've been on. And I'm going to continue to grow. Like, you know, we went and did the open mic yesterday. That shit did not work well, but, you know how that go. You feel me?
Yeah, it's
you
an
know
open mic. Those are like a hit or miss sometimes.
And that was and I ain't gonna front too. Like, that was an interesting experience. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a minute since I've done a situation that either, number one, wasn't my own, or where I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, one of the guests for a feature, you know, to guest artists, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So to take it back to the core level of an open mic and then not even getting to perform was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But on the back end too, I wasn't, and this is what I say this to artists, I wasn't as educated as I should have been going into the situation, because it was a situation where I was like, oh, you can put your name on a raffle, they drawing raffles and so you get to perform some shit like that. But they also had a paid slot situation. Had I known about the paid slot situation, it wouldn't have been in no goddamn raffle. I would have just paid for my fucking slot, got there on my time, and did my shit. You feel me? But I lacked the education going into that situation. You know what I'm saying? And
it's a lesson learned, bro.
And
that's forgiveness to any mistake. That's what I say.
And not even that is the lesson learned. The biggest lesson that I learned in that situation is never forget core shit, because reality, I know better than that. But just for that moment, I was just on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, whatever. Shit happens. You feel me? But don't let shit happen twice. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just that. And then, you know what I'm saying, speaking positively, probably next week or the week after, you know what I'm saying, I'll be in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my shit and blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, we're going to get the result, the desired result. You feel me? But that's the business side. Now, the artist side of me was last night, I was like, my nigga was gonna sit here all night waiting for that. And then I get called. Of course you frustrated. Of course you irritated. Of course you come home, your mood's not the best and blah, blah, blah. But looking at it now today as a new day, looking at it as a business, well then shit, nigga, schedule yourself to be on there, go through the steps to pay for it, and then do it.
Yes, sir. So let's get into the Game 6, the rollout that you had on it, and then you had the festival. How did that all come about?
So the Game 6, the title came from, I was sitting with the homie Willie Joe. Short story shorter, he was like, man, Game 6, like that's a good name for your shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good metaphor.
Boom, you know what I'm saying? So it catches immediately. So when going through the process of creating the project, all I did, of course I watched like Power, like Snowfall, you know, all the shows, the mandatories, you feel me? You gotta watch some good shows or whatever, but all I watched was Kanye West, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan documentaries. So I've probably seen the Donda documentary a million times.
I love that.
The Last Stand, I've seen that shit hella times. Gang shit on YouTube, Kobe Bryant, blah, blah. They need to make it like an official Kobe Bryant one, that'd be dope. But all them shit, I've seen them shits a million times, blah, blah, blah. But it put me in a Game 6 mentality. And that's the reason why I did it, you know what I'm saying? Because Kobe and Jordan, specifically more so Jordan than anybody, is known for Game 6. That's his thing, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna send your ass home, it won't be a Game 7, that's that.
So, that's it.
In the aspect of being an artist and being a rapper specifically, I'm a competitor. Rap is a competitive sport. So I understand that in being a competitor and engaging in this competitive sport, I have to be on my shit. I have to practice. I have to facilitate wins. You feel me? And I started treating that shit like that. I broke my music down into the game of basketball, from numbers of triple doubles to all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Highlights and blah. I really started seeing this shit tangibly in my music, and that's where we went at it. So if you see We had the content piece, TSPN, Trap Center, you feel me? And I was a play on Sports Center and all that kind of shit.
And then you had the video where you're rapping in front of the mic. And
Yeah.
Is this a red room or is it like
That's the $1
background?
Million Basement freestyle.
Yeah.
The $1 Million Basement freestyle. That was good. Shout out to $1 Million Basement.
That was actually on the album too. When I heard the verse on the album.
Yeah, that's
I was like,
halftime.
oh shit, yeah. I was like, damn, that's where I heard it from.
Yeah,
you went
halftime.
off on it, bro.
Yeah, that's the intro to the project.
Yeah.
And then you got the lead single was Game 6 featuring the homie KL. Shout out KL. And then we just continue to keep shit in rotation. We're gonna shoot a video for See You Later tomorrow. We got a video for Religious. See You Later. We got a video for Religious and half of See You Later tomorrow, and then finishing the rest of the video for See You Later on Saturday. We're going up to the Bay to finish that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we also got a video with my nigga KL and Hit a Slip.
Do you
so we're going up there and do that too.
Do you ever take part, or do you ever partake in the music video at all, as far as maybe the idea or the editing process? Or?
Oh yeah, I'm a part of everything, every
Yeah.
step along the way. Because I see it. I put it like this, and I do everything but shoot the video. I'm for sure hands on with the directing. I'm hands on with the storyline. I'm hands on with the storyboards. I'm hands on with the entire process as far as just getting it done in an effective and efficient way. I don't want it to just be me and my homie standing in front of my grandma's house rapping. You know what I'm saying? I want it to actually show
scenic views.
Either it's gonna show you where I'm from or what I'm into, or I want to give you, you know what I'm saying, some sort of a storyboard. You feel me?
Yeah. So, all right. So I wanted to talk about, because we grew up in an era where before social media kind of got big. You know what I'm saying? Back then we just had like AIM, or we had the sidekicks
AIM.
and stuff like that.
Sidekick LA.
So, talk about how easier or how much the social media has impacted your music and just you, not even just your music, but you being a personality and being able to make a living off being a personality, bro. Getting you sponsors on talk about that.
Man, I went viral on TikTok on accident.
Nice.
3 million views.
You said on accident.
Yeah. On
Damn,
accident.
3 million views ain't no accident, bro.
Well, yeah.
That's like somebody, the algorithm had.
Yeah, somebody was fucking with me that day.
Yeah, it was
somebody was like, him.
Yeah, that's the
Pick
one.
him.
A bunch of somebodies, bro.
Yeah, that shit was.
It had to be a bunch of somebodies, bro.
So I got this segment. It's called "It's not for music," but this is how crazy the world we live in is. It's for cooking. So it's called "Crippin' in the Kitchen."
Wow. See, I can see why. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just
That's new, bro.
And I was just cooking one day, and my girl.
You should spell kitchen with a C.
Oh, it's too late. My hashtag already got 3 million. That would be hard though. Cooking with a kitchen. That would be hard. But short story short, I was talking shit to my girl. I was like, I can cook. She's like, no, you can't. Blah blah. Put it on TikTok. Boom, this shit went up, my nigga.
Wow.
That shit went up, my nigga. So now
a literal accident.
And people come to me and be like, because you don't see me, now I started showing my face more, so for brand recognition purposes or whatever. But at first, I wouldn't even show my face. I didn't think about it. You feel me? And then my nigga from LA to Alabama to Atlanta to New Mexico to Vegas, somebody has come up to me and be like, "Hey, are you on TikTok?" And I'd be like, "Yo, wow, what's up? You do Crippin' in the Kitchen?" And they're like, "Yeah, I know the voice." You feel me? But I don't want to be like DJ.
So did
Vlad
it
or
become
shit,
a
so I started
series
showing
or?
my face. Yeah, man, I just did a video yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, I just did one yesterday. You feel me? So now it's a thing. You feel me? But I've learned to transfer those people over to my Instagram, and then I was learning the social media shit. I wasn't really paying attention to what it really should be used for. I just did it and just went about my shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah. So now in the middle of the video, I'll stop like, hey, y'all go follow my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Go to my Instagram. All you gonna see is the music and blah blah blah. But even to the point of, man, shit, I got niggas that I play with on the PlayStation that I send to the music. Everything always sends you back to the music. So I even got my little gamer homies that I be fucking with, blah blah blah. And they hip to the music. You know what I'm saying? They follow me on Instagram and all that type of shit. Everybody's, however I can reach you, you are part of this experience. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's it. So if I see you in real life, we're going to exchange information, blah, blah, blah. We playing the game together, blah, blah, whatever. You feel me? And I just try to be cool as fuck with niggas.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be no asshole. I want as many people as possible to be able to be like, oh shit, that's the nigga I be playing fucking Fortnite with or Grand Theft Auto. Imagine you play fucking Fortnite or Grand Theft Auto with a nigga, and the next thing you know, this nigga's winning a
Look at
Grammy.
Lil Nas X, bro. He was one of those. He played on those Remember when he did the video for Old Town Road? It was that video game. That
He was a gamer?
playing. Yeah, he was a gamer, bro. He did a video for that gameplay for Old Town Road. That was the original music
Over
video.
Fortnite. Some shit, was it?
No, it was Red Dead. I think Red Dead
Red Dead
Redemption or something.
Redemption.
Yeah, and that was him on the gameplay, bro. And he just did a music video with the song playing,
That's
and
right.
that shit went viral.
That's
That's
like a Western game where they.
Yeah, I got that shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got that shit.
I never went past the
Got you a
thumb.
lighter, bro?
Yeah.
Everybody
So-
shot my thumb.
But I mean, so how
never
dope?
played that.
So how dope would it be to be like, oh
Hey,
shit?
I played it because of it. Now he got a Grammy. Yeah,
But that
that's
makes people feel like they're a part of something.
facts.
Like you feel like you're connected to me. Like, oh shit, maybe if this nigga wasn't playing fucking PlayStation with me or Xbox, whatever the fuck, or Grand Theft Auto with me this night, he might have been in the streets or something. This would have happened.
True.
But instead, he wasn't. He was fucking. Yeah, all these steps lead to this success.
And you was
feel me?
probably spitting game or talking like a big bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's
To the
another
young
thing
lady.
too. So I will say this shit too. I'm not gonna say that I don't talk shit on the game, but when I talk shit on the game, if I'm gonna be like talking shit, I unplug the microphone. Like,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? As Dario
You
about
tell
to
me
be,
right in my ear though, and I'm playing.
be on the homie
That's
side.
homie shit though. 3 be
But
on my head too. I suck at video games, bro.
If I know I'm like fuck you bitch ass nigga, like I unplug the microphone. You feel me? Because you know what I'm saying? Like I be dropping shit.
Cause I
so-
could be an 8-year-old.
Yeah, you feel me? It could be a kid, so I unplug that shit. But if my mic is plugged up, I'm only giving game. I'm only giving game. Like I try not to cuss. I try to act like, you know what I'm saying, I would want somebody to act playing with my kids. You feel me? Like don't
Yeah.
call my kids a bitch ass nigga and all type of shit like that.
That was a little kid too. Remember,
Yeah.
he was like, "Hey, to your left, Rich Trapper."
Yeah, you feel me? Right. It was a fucking kid, you feel me? And now imagine me, fuck you bitch ass nigga, and I headshot you. Like, come on, bro, that's a lot. Like
So-
I don't wanna put that
I
type of
was
shit
about
up.
to say your game tag is the Rich
The
Trapper.
Rich Trapper, yeah.
For sure.
The Rich Trapper 60.
Rich Trapper or the Rich Trapper?
The Rich Trapper.
Do they have verification?
Yeah, but you can
checks
lie about
on
that
on
shit.
celebrity. I mean, on video games too. Like how they do on Instagram.
Shit,
And,
I've never seen one.
No?
But I play Fortnite too, but I'm on PC.
okay.
But I don't know.
I would figure like they probably would do
Because I know
to.
T Grizzly does.
Yeah,
streaming.
his shit hard. T Grizzly got the hardest PS4 server.
He just said it, bro. He
GTA
made
server.
what? I think he did an interview. He said he
It was
made
like
250
300K
or 300 300K, bro, for playing streaming.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? But I feel like it's a, even though I've seen it, I've seen the streams and stuff, and I feel like even if he didn't become a rapper, bro, if he would have just done this shit first, he still would have been, you know, a pop. He would have been making money off of streaming, you know, maybe not that much because rap brought a lot more fame,
Definitely.
but he does have that personality, and I see that in you, bro, and you know a lot of, and I'm not shitting on anybody, but there's some artists that I interview that.
You can't be boring, bro.
Yeah, sometimes not that they're boring. It's just maybe I'm not asking the right questions, or maybe my questions are just too deep for them. But
This nigga
what,
serious as fuck,
what I
I
want
promise.
people to know is, you gotta understand, bro. Eventually, you're gonna get so famous, bro. And I pray you still got time to answer my call. But you're gonna get so famous that you can't do interviews no more, bro. Like they're gonna keep you. You know, even if you get signed, their labels are gonna keep you from doing.
But here's the reason why though, because after y'all, I'm not doing. Y'all literally the last one. I'm not doing no more.
For real?
Respect,
Yeah,
bro.
swear to God. I swear to
I
God.
see-
But
I see you been on
100.
the
But
run.
y'all been fucking with me though. You feel me? And I specifically did y'all, and I said, and I quote, I said, nah, bro, because them niggas could have told me no. Straight like, and that was the reason. Them niggas could have told me no, my nigga. And before I made a decision to not do any more interviews, not saying like ever, but just for a minute, like I want to be more showing and less talking. You feel me? But I said, I swear to God, bro, I said them niggas could have showed me no. Could have told me no. And anytime I tag them niggas or whatever, they repost that shit, and then them niggas just be posting me for no reason. So you gotta show love to that. You feel me?
No, see this right here. This is my brother. Like this is my left
right
rib.
there.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my brother right there. So when he said, "Yeah, man," he be bringing me up in the room and show me. When people used to do that to me on Clubhouse, bro, that was love. When you add me up to your room, that means we followed each other. You heard me rap because you know they used to let people perform and stuff on
yeah.
Clubhouse. And thanks, he'd be like, that's thank you, brother. He like that's love. Oh, you called me up to the room. Fuck, yeah, I don't care if you make me a moderator or not. The fact that you brought me up there meant
Yeah,
something.
like that little.
And
little
brother was telling me that he would do that for me. He would show, bro. I was like, all right, man. If he shows you love like that, because I know I love Clubhouse like that, so I know that what that means, bro. So I was like, all right, I'll show bro love. I'll do some really good research on him.
Shout
you
out
know?
hip hop trends, you feel me? Like Rockstar.
Oh, that's Rockstar Room.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to the homie Rockstar, man. That's the
That's
homie.
crazy. I was recording him back in like, you know what I'm saying, like a few years ago.
Okay.
He started his own brand, you feel me? So,
Yeah, shout out to the homie Rockstar.
And speaking of which, bro, I'm glad you said that, bro, because we are coming towards the end, but I still want to get on this. Let's talk about your clothes brand, bro. Because I remember you mentioned in another interview that you have a clothes brand too.
Man, so I have. Have you ever been to a restaurant with a seasonal menu?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They be the nice ones.
those are my favorite types of restaurants.
Yeah.
You feel
But
me?
I've had a couple of times where I got invited to those type of restaurants. So yeah, I know what you
love
mean.
those type of restaurants. Like when I say I fucking love it, like that is my shit, my nigga. I'm like, nigga, how some you
The
know,
motherfuckers say limited, like they mean that
that's me.
shit.
gourmet.
That's me.
Yeah.
You know, remember like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer was like following the rib sandwich and all that type of shit? Like that's really how I be with them type of restaurants. Like nigga, I'm all over the place. But that's how I treat my clothing brand. Everything is seasonal, and every collection is a one-time collection. I never repeat the same thing. You feel me? And I take a lot of time into fabric. I'm big on fashion. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they learn it now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm really, say whatever, I'm really the best dressed nigga in LA that's rapping for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's really not an LA nigga that's flyer to me for real, for real. Like shout out to all the homies, but
Talk your shit. Tell him, bro. He got the Gucci
best
socks.
Yeah,
He like, I got the
I'm
Gucci
kicking it.
socks. Tell him,
Gucci
bro.
socks on, you feel me? Shout out to you know what I'm saying.
Where did that
Marathon
mentality come from? That, you know, just like I gotta be fly, I gotta be fresh. Like, were you like that as a kid, or did you not have it like that as a kid?
Always
So
fresh.
where did that come from then?
My mom.
Your mom? Okay.
Not my dad, because that nigga can't dress. My dad wears Skechers.
Like some slacks and some
that
boots?
nigga wears Skechers.
Oh, schedule.
G. I be like, Dad.
He about comfort, respect.
He is all
comfort.
about comfort. That's
Yeah.
it. My dad can't. No, but you uncomfortably well.
Skechers got to the point where you can't even shit on them niggas that wear Skechers, bro. You just gotta be like, oh, he's just trying to be comfortable. I get it. I ain't gonna wear it, but yeah, he's just trying to be comfortable.
My dad wear dicky white t-shirts.
Okay.
Get a pro club.
Shock.
He said
Yeah.
thicky white. Them just be thick
as
too,
fuck.
huh?
My dad wear construction clothes in real life. Like he not even a construction worker. Like
Shit, I seen rappers.
I love my dad.
Oh, shit,
That
no,
nigga
no,
wear-
no,
like my pops wear dicky boots, like all kind of
Yeah.
shit. Like, man, you tripping, dad? But my mom fly, nigga. Mom's gonna put that shit on every time.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know what a nigga told me the other day? And I was hot, bro. I ain't gonna front. They gonna hear it now. I didn't show it then. I was at the studio. I was in Atlanta, and I was talking to the homies, and they was like, "Who the fuck from LA can even dress?" And then I started naming a whole bunch of rappers. I want to talk about this. We talking about before the camera cut on. I started naming a whole bunch of niggas that unfortunately they had never heard of. You feel me? Because our music hasn't made it out there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Were they speaking rappers in general, or were they
They
speaking
was
people
saying like in general. They're like, who from LA is fly?
Because have you ever? I found out how fly people were. Have you ever seen that TikTok where they have like people in how people in LA dress? They even have it in New York. They're like what people are wearing today in New York. Or
Niggas,
what people are-
man, niggas. In my opinion, most rappers dress like LA niggas. Them skinny jeans and all them
the
type
bucket
of shit.
hats, or the hats backwards and
Yeah,
shit.
that's LA shit.
Yeah.
Like niggas never want to give it credit, you know what I'm saying? But first of all, bro, we all remember when only a certain demographic of kid was wearing skinny jeans. And this is like, you know what I'm saying, the emo kids and the
Yeah,
rocker
you used
kids.
to fuck with them a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody used to fuck with them.
Those are the
skater
rockers,
kids.
the rockers and the skaters is the only ones
Them
that
the
have
niggas
that.
that was create, and it was so sad. Those were the niggas that was killing themselves, bro. Just not to know that if you would have just stayed 4 or 5 more years,
You be that
you would have
nigga.
been a legend, bro. Like
That
shit.
day. That's fucking crazy. So that's all LA shit. That's in my opinion. That's all LA shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like nigga Dior got a whole Chuck Taylor.
Yeah, I saw that, bro.
That's LA shit. You feel me?
Man, they got
Niggas wear-
the sneaker. Now they got like skateboard sneakers because of Travis Scott. But that's from
That's LA
from,
shit.
Yeah,
You
that's
feel
LA
me?
shit.
Nigga, them is fucking SBs, fancy ass SBs,
Yeah,
my nigga.
bro.
And then even look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? With this whole like, you know what I'm saying, men wearing these shorter shorts or whatever. Nigga, them is surfer board shorts. You got niggas in motherfucking
I
Atlanta.
didn't think about
You got
that.
niggas in Atlanta
Yeah.
wearing these shorts. These are surfer board shorts. It's not even a fucking ocean over here.
You're right, cause
You know
look
what I'm
at
saying?
look
You
at
got a nigga in-
white man can't jump.
You got a
remember
nigga
that?
in nowhere nowhere motherfucking St. Louis wearing this shit. There's not an ocean there. There's not an ocean in Iowa. You feel me? Like, but you're wearing these things. And then you got your higher socks on, you know what I'm saying, with your typical low top or mid top sneaker, like an LA nigga.
Yeah.
Like my nigga, we don't. My argument was, and this is real. I still stand by this. We don't need no specific one nigga because we taught all y'all niggas how to dress.
Yeah.
And then so now if you need a specific one nigga, shit me. I put that shit on all the time. I'm the flyest nigga out here. And if you know another nigga flyer, point him to me, my nigga, so I can go shopping. I ain't tripping. Whatever.
Yeah. So we're unfortunately, man, getting towards the end. But before we get there, man, I always ask these people this question. Anybody that I interview, say you weren't making music and this wasn't even a part of your lifestyle since day one at all, bro. Nothing, bro. What do you
like
think?
When you say not making music? Like,
yeah, you weren't making music, not even as a kid. Like, it wasn't something that how it is. They're the total opposite, bro. You know what I'm saying? Music wasn't what would change you or whatever, anything like that. What do you think you'd be doing? Like, what would you have a regular type of job, or you know what I'm saying? What would be
like? Can I be like a manager, like an A&R? Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, as far as that,
yeah, like it's music. Like I'm not into music. Like
that's
at all.
a good one. I never got that answer. So yeah. Why not be a manager? I mean, I meant like as an artist. So yeah.
Oh,
so you'd still be in music.
Nigga, I'd be fucking DJ
if
Khaled.
you weren't an artist. Yeah.
I'd be fucking DJ Khaled, Birdman, Puffy. You feel me? All them type of shit, nigga. I ain't gonna never not be on the song, nigga. You feel me? So, nigga, we the best. Shit. Like,
so, any new festivals you got coming out? Like, let everybody know what you got going on, bro.
Right now, I'm working.
Game 6 just released.
Yeah, Game
Please
6
check that out, y'all.
right
That shit
now.
is bar for bar every song, bro. I promise.
I got the best project out right now as far as the independent artists, and I say that only because I put the most hard work into my shit. Not to say without no help, because I do have a lot of help, but I don't have management. I don't have, all these things that I don't have the tools that are just being given away. I gotta go work for Mars.
Yeah, it's all funded by you.
Yeah, it's all funded by me. But I want these tools bad enough to work for them, and eventually I get to where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep saying it. I don't know where this deal coming from, but somebody finna give me some money. It's gonna happen soon. I know it is. But
and that's everybody's story. Like if they see somebody could see this interview and see your because I feel like this interview is your best interview you ever did, because we're getting to know a different side of you, a side where even when you start doing other interviews, it's just gonna be basic shit like, oh, how'd you get your name? What inspires you, or you know what I'm saying, stuff. Right, it'll be simple shit like that. People aren't gonna know who you are, but when you start being like, when you start bringing out that real you into the mainstream media, people can look back at this like, oh yeah, he been said he was gonna do this. He been said he was, you know what I'm saying. And it's just one of those. I saw this interview where Drake was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna win like 7 Grammys," and this was way before he was on, bro. He was just finishing that TV show, and now look where he's at, bro.
And that's real, because you just, like I said, like in the beginning, it's just that feeling of just knowing. You feel me? So, like I've been saying this shit for a cool little, couple weeks now. I don't know where this deal. I'm finna get a deal. Like not like in a year now. Like my shit finna come soon. Like I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? I know that God is in the neighborhood. He just ain't made it to my door yet.
So let's talk. Who would you? And this is not to jinx anything, and this is not even to shoot on anybody in the future. That if you do sign with somebody that is maybe like this is none of that. So please don't get on, bro. But who would you like to sign to?
To whoever made the most sense. Because this is how I look at it. Different labels you could put 10 niggas in a room. Give them all the same contract from the same label. It's going to get 10 different results. You could put 10 niggas in a room. Give them all the same contract with 10 different labels. It's going to get 10 different results. Everybody can do something with what their situation is. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be a Prince for the SoundCloud rapper. So there's going to be a Michael Jackson for the random nigga that's just freestyling in his homie's basement right now. So always gonna be
that's going to be its own genre too. If it ain't already. Yeah.
Real shit. You feel me?
Basement rap.
I know that I just need to have a good situation that can take me to a certain space. You feel me? And I'm very clear of what I want that space to be. You feel me? I have people around me who I can consult with, who I can what's the word they use in church? Communion with, you fellowship with, you feel me? Chop it up with and be like, hey, my nigga, they talking about this, so what about blah, blah, and they'll give me the real 1-2 of the situation. But then I also have people around me who know how bad I want the situation, so I know that they, keeping my name in certain rooms and all that type of shit too, so you never know what somebody's talking about when you're not around, for better or for worse, you know what I'm saying? In my situation, blessed to be it for better. But My
You
nigga,
do good, you receive good.
yeah, bingo. You feel me? And I don't fuck over nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. I just be solid, and that's my probably best thing going for me in this industry. Cause everybody around me, I didn't either spend some money with or made some money with. Everybody who's in my immediate circle, there's not one person around who can't say I didn't put them on a bag of some sort. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
some bullshit, bro.
It's like even with my nigga Dario being right here. If you ask me right now,
Shout out Dario, the cameraman.
yeah, boom. You feel me? If you ask me right now, hey, you know somebody who shoot video? Yeah, Dario.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Yeah, Dario. Yeah, boom, right there. Oh, you need that? Oh yeah, bro, right here. That's that. Cause who the fuck else am I gonna throw it to?
That's what's
Throw it to this nigga. You feel me?
That's that brotherly love, bro.
And I just keep it solid like that. So in going into business with a label, I have enough education to know, like, oh, I've done this, I've done it, let's see how this shit go. And I have enough, and this is where the business comes in at. I'm not blinded by the artistry of, well, I think I deserve this, so I'm only gonna take, like a lot of times niggas be unrealistic. I'm only gonna take this and you gotta start somewhere, my nigga.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Am I gonna get what I'm worth? For sure. You know what I'm saying? Will I get, I'll put it like this. Will I get what I'm worth? Maybe not. Will I get what I deserve? Definitely.
Okay.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm worth is I need to take another step first, and then I decide what I'm worth, and then they'll be with that. But we need to get there first.
Do you ever feel like that might be an issue where you might not ever know when to be okay with what you got? Or do you know that once you get to, do you already have a plan where when you get to this level, you're like, I'm good now?
No, that's no level.
Yeah.
There's no ceiling. Because, I mean, I'm always have an imagination. You feel me? Like, think about it like this. I remember there was a point in time where I was like, shit, if I could just buy an ounce. Like, I remember that. No, take it back to that. I remember when me and my little brother used to save roaches and then break them down and then smoke those. And then we'd get like a gram of some weed and mix that in and stretch it out into like 2 blunts. You feel me? So like, nigga, I know it's like
that makes somebody heartbroken, bro.
Yeah, nigga, I know all kind of hustles. You feel me? I know all kind of struggles. You know what I'm saying? Every day wasn't bad. Every day wasn't good. But I know what it's like to have to get some shit up out the mud or whatever. So when it comes to my success, when it comes to my business, when it comes to my music and all that kind of shit, I'm forever evolving and forever changing. You feel me? Like I got dreams now, and then I'll get there, and then I'll see some other cool shit, and then I want to do that, or I meet some more cool people, and then I want to, you know, maybe get involved with what they got going on. But that's also the positive of not surrounding yourself with people who don't have going on what you have going on. You know what I'm saying? I never use the term less than because that's subjective, but I say this. I was in a room, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks ago or whatever with a group of people, and I couldn't understand why the fuck am I here with these niggas? Like
elaborate on that. Like why?
Like this is going, and you know what? I'm gonna call it what it is. You can take it how you want to take it. I'm self-aware, so I am superficial and materialistic. If I wasn't materialistic, I wouldn't have this nice ass couch we're sitting on. If I wasn't superficial,
comfortable as fuck too.
If I wasn't superficial, I wouldn't have beautiful kids because their mothers are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We like what we like. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's just that. I'm not mad at the nigga with a Lamborghini and be like, oh, you think you already superficial and that's materialistic, motherfucker, nigga. I want that bitch too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm taller, so I might want something else. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? So when it comes to
why the seats don't go back?
Man, I'm too tall, but that shit hurt my knees, my nigga. Like all them little exotic cars and shit be hurting niggas' knees. I'm too tall for that shit. I need a truck.
I might get them problems one day. Be like, "What? What's wrong with your seat?" Oh, I was just getting out the Lambo real quick for the muscle.
But and then just knowing these things about myself and all that.
That's dope, and now they know that about you, and I'm glad we did this interview, bro, because
you
you got a real good spirit on you in you, man, and I feel like. Obviously you've already touched a lot of souls, but I'm just grateful that we can do this interview to get, you know, whoever people that haven't heard of you or even people that already heard of you and that are tuning in, just to get a glimpse of you, you know.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. Yeah. Everybody who stayed down.
It's all love, man, because we want to see you grow. Everybody at LA Unlocked, the thing of what I love is 3 gives me the opportunity to really choose, hey, do you want to interview this dude? Would you interview, you know? And if I don't fuck with you, it's just business. That's how it is. But when I do fuck with you and I go and I listen to your music and I see your content and I see, you know, you're really doing something. Because I think I did slide past your TikTok too just to see if you had one I think you're like at 70K.
Oh, let's
Or
find
you're
out.
pretty up there. You're up there, and I just saw like, damn,
Hey, TikTok showing nigga love, bro. I ain't gonna front.
you're really out here trying to change the game, bro, in every way that you can, and people that do stuff like that, I really want to work with that because I want not only to help get you out there, but I want to learn from you too. You know what I'm saying? I use these interviews.
The TikTok got
37?
Yeah, 37.5 thousand.
Yeah.
336,000 likes, and then let me see. That's the Crippin' in the Kitchen hashtag.
The Crippin' in the
That's
Kitchen.
another 3 million views on it.
Throw all that out to everybody so they can check it out right now, bro. Throw out your how to spell your name, bro, where they can find your TikTok, all that.
Man, so follow me on Instagram, The Rich Trapper. Follow me on TikTok, The Rich Trapper. You know what I'm saying?
All one word.
Yeah, everything's all one word.
Yeah.
All major platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6 is out now everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I also want to throw in go stream I Need a Bitch. That was produced by the late great Trax Million. You know what I'm saying? Go stream that. That's a pretty big slapper. You know what I'm saying? That's actually my lead single. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's what that was a single that I put out a second ago, but I believe I'm gonna put that as a lead single and reintroduce it for I'm Still Rich.
Yeah, definitely. It'll make for a good single. Man, thank you again, bro. Like for giving us your time, for welcoming us.
Thank you guys for coming down. I appreciate you guys for coming through.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I hope we can get another interview when you know what I'm saying. When we gotta fly out somewhere because now you live out of state. You know what I'm saying? We'll be like, yeah, come interview. We'll fly you out, Steve, and 3. No, but yeah, man. Thank you again for your time, bro. And
Appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate the hospitality,
Yeah,
man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. 3, I appreciate you. Yo, thank you, man, for being a part of this, for taking the shots for us, man. Everyone that's tuning in, we're going to be more consistent with the interviews, too. So make sure you lock in with us every week. We usually do it on Friday, but, you know, we made a special Thursday for the bro this week. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
Of course, man. And 3 again, man. Thank you, bro. LA Unlock, you already know what it is. It's your boy, Steve DeMar. I appreciate y'all, man. One love.
Yo.